I think we're live. We live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back into the news stream. And that is right, we are live on this beautiful November 13th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, midnight, wherever you're on the world. I'm sure I have a great day myself. And of course, we're joined by Mr. Real Texan Politics.
Hello, just me.
Yeah,
Nobody
just
else yet.
I think Luke's gonna join a little bit, but yeah, just a Texas representative. There's a lot to
Yeah,
get to today. This
yeah,
was supposed to
yeah.
be.
Let me just point out the thumbnail and the title of the stream. That is probably clickbait. We will probably barely be scratching the surface of that.
My gosh, what a chaotic day! I mean, holy smokes! There was like 6 picks made on the cabinet. We had a chaos in the Senate. The House was a mess. There's a lot to get to.
I guarantee you probably have. I'm not even looking at super chats right now. I probably will in a bit. You probably have like a dozen of them all about
Yeah,
Matt Gaetz.
already. Alright, before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel. Again, these are all great ways to support the daily content, and if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much chat as possible, but usually super chat's the best way to get your questions answered. And oh boy, this is gonna be one of these streams, isn't it? Alright.
Yeah. How many super chats do we have right now? One, two, three,
Holy
four, five.
smokes!
There might be more that are
Yeah.
I can't even see.
Okay. General Hydra has been a member for 15 months. I don't think it's a bad choice, but it is an upgrade. General Hydra for 2. I think you understood the Trump agenda. Well, we'll get to Thune's stuff in a second. Mike for 5. What's up, late American? Thune's first test will be the confirmations of 47's cabinet picks. If he fails the first test, he might be primaried out. So, okay. Thune is the majority leader. For those that live under a rock, it's official. John Thune will be the majority leader. I was hoping for Rick Scott. But we got stuck
Look,
with Thune.
it was obvious from the start. Rick Scott had zero path to
I thought
27.
if there was enough pressure applied that he could have maybe stuck through, but obviously that didn't happen. So, all right, K Cup for 2. Thune stinks, but Gaetz' attorney general was a positive. We'll get to that in a little bit. American Nerd for 2. Rap, Trump, and the country are officially screwed. What? Princess Rider for 10. From what I understand, Trump is threatening any senator who votes against his picks to be primaries via his influence and Musk's money. So no Gaetz, Peter, etc. or DOA. Yeah, that's the one thing that I think Trump has over the Republicans. He can do whatever the hell he wants. And they have to listen to him. I mean, if they don't listen to him, they're gone.
I should probably mention as well, Trump may not even need to get Gates confirmed or Gabbard for that
Yeah,
matter.
there is a loophole we have to. I think a lot of us are going to learn about in the next like month or so. American Nerd for 3. Is it true that Tulsi's going to be the DNI? Yes. Reasonable Sim for 2. It's okay, guys. Students are principled conservative. Oh gosh. Tester's done for 2. Derek Evans for Senate. Maybe. But
Derek Evans. I think he teased yesterday that he might actually try.
Run.
He might primary out Capito,
which we gotta get rid of. She sucks.
Extremely underratedly horrible.
I mean, isn't she pro-choice or something? Like, literally, she's pro-choice.
Pro-choice, and I think she voted for a gun control bill.
Oh, gosh.
I think she voted for the gun control bill as Cornyn. And yeah, speaking of which, yeah, let's talk about the I'm gonna bring up the confirmation stuff. I think I think a big reason why a lot of people are dooming about the confirmations is because they don't know that there's a loophole.
Yeah, so okay. The usual process is you gotta get majority of the Senate. That's the usual confirmation process. And that's why people are saying that people like Matt Gaetz, they can't get the thing. Which, by the way, for those that live under a rock, yeah, Matt Gaetz is possibly the next attorney general. This came out of freaking left field.
I will just mention we don't exactly have a rhino-proof majority.
That's the thing.
Because I think there's probably at least 10. And I think right now we I guess we've proved the main 3, which will be Collins, Murkowski, Curtis. But you still have Tillis, you have Capito, you have Wicker, Cassidy.
McConnell. There's some bad ones.
Yeah, McConnell's still in the Senate, obviously.
Sullivan's pretty underratedly bad. I mean, there's some bad ones. But yeah. So yeah, Matt Gaetz, Trump announced as Attorney General. I thought it would be Bailey. Or the, who's the other guy? Ah, shit.
Epstein.
What?
Paxson?
No, I don't think Paxton was gonna get it, but like the guy that was originally Trump's attorney general early on, but he left.
Oh,
Whittaker
Jeff
was it?
Sessions. Jeff Sessions.
No. There's like another guy. It was like Whittaker or something.
Oh,
I can't think his name. Down my head. Chad, if
yeah,
you know who I'm
probably.
talking about, tell me. I
Yeah,
thought it
I
was be
think.
Bailey though. I really thought it was Andrew Bailey, but he's
Yeah,
with Gaetz, which I didn't even know Gaetz was actually a lawyer. I looked that up. He actually is. I did not know that. But yeah, Matt. Okay, Whittaker. Thank you, chat. Yep, Whittaker.
yeah, Matthew Whittaker.
Yeah, he was pretty
And
good,
before
but
that, it was. And before that, it was Rob Rosenstein.
yeah, yeah, Matt Whittaker.
So,
Thank you, chat. But yeah, so it's gonna be Matt Gaetz now. Now, this is the problem though. I don't think he has the votes. Listen, I know Trump's gonna threaten these idiots with like primaries, but
I
I don't
think
think.
if he doesn't go through with the recess appointments, Gates is DOA in the Senate.
Yeah,
He can only be appointed by recess.
and this is
He
what I
has,
think Trump's gonna do. Oh, go on. Sorry, I think you're done.
and probably the same thing with Tulsi because I think she's too dovish for a lot of the Senate, and she's still a recent Democrat,
Well,
albeit that's
she's not
like
really
kind of.
foreign policy, though. So I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, then again, she's had her moments. Like she endorsed she endorsed Mullen in 2022, which was wild to me.
Yeah,
Like I get that's when she was starting to make the transformation, but I mean I know she was endorsing every single Republican there was, the reverse Cheney Kinzinger, but endorsing Mullen of all people was just I don't know.
yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking at
That's
the
beside the
statement,
point.
and yes. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Matt Gaetz probably does with the votes, and again, we'll talk about the Musk stuff in a second because Elon Musk is going to have a big factor in all of this because he has the money to spend on these idiots. So I mean, but the problem with Matt Gaetz is there's a lot of controversy surrounding him. For those that know, they know. It's again, I think it's BS, a lot of it, but
Problem is there's still about half the party that believes it.
yeah,
And
I can't really talk about on YouTube.
and
I
it's the
think
half the party that hates his guts.
yeah. So
And
I think it's
McCarthy. The
bullshit
McCarthy
though.
types.
But you have had these idiots that believe it. But here's what Trump's probably going to do. He's going to do something called a recess appointment. This is where things get freaking hilarious. So theoretically, he could just, put the Congress in a recess. He could do that and just appoint people whoever he wants without any vote. So that's what he's going to do. He's just going to say, oh, you guys go to recess. We're going to have Matt Gaetz, Attorney General, Tulsi Gabbard as DNI. That's what he's going to do. I mean, can he theoretically do anything else? Like, I just don't think Gaetz has the votes. I think Tulsi does. I just don't think she's controversial enough to stop that. But Gaetz, I just don't think there's enough people that support him. I don't think so. All right,
Yeah, I mean that's going to be quite the upgrade from Barr, and Barr may have been overhated, but even then, like
he didn't do it. The problem is he didn't do anything. I mean, did he do a single thing as Attorney General?
Not that I remember, but
exactly. That's the problem with Barr. He didn't do anything. Chance of Mania for 5. Just sending this to say that it's an actual joke that Gaetz is being considered. I get that some like his politics, but bro's also a possible P word. Again, I know there's a big drama around that. I understand that, but I don't believe it. The evidence is BS from what I've read. But Gaetz is someone that you want to throw someone in the DOJ to blow it up? I think you put Gaetz in there. Why not? I mean, seriously.
Here's another concern that I think probably needs to be brought up, and it's because you have a lot of people from the House being appointed to the cabinet.
That's true.
And I put a
5.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I put a tweet out, and I'll basically just summarize this. I think, yes, there is a shot that Democrats will have a very brief majority in the House.
I don't think
However,
so.
I think depending on how many you get appointed, yes. I think Democrats might have a brief majority, but we will see. However, I don't think it will be a long enough majority. I don't think it'll be a big enough or really long enough majority for anything really major to happen. At worst, maybe you see Democrats try to impeach Trump a third time, but I think it probably would still. I think it would still fail.
I think people like Swazi would vote against it anyways, so I don't think it would succeed.
Right, they'd probably vote president or something.
Yeah.
But even then, it probably would not be long. I doubt.
Well,
even if Democrats like pass legislation, even if they have the majority, Yeah, it fell in the Senate, or it would be vetoed if the Senate passes it.
Yeah, and
So that's that.
but yeah, I think the
And I
thing
think
what Johnson's gonna do is like when he runs out of seats, he's just gonna like go to recess for like 3 months and then get a bunch of specials through. That's what I think he's gonna
that
do.
could actually happen. They may just go to an extended recess. I didn't even think about that.
That's what I think they're doing right off
Now,
the bat. They're gonna have
now
extended
for Florida,
recess.
since I think that's what 2 seats, maybe more, depending on what other positions open up. Um,
One in New York.
DeSantis will probably speed run the special election,
Oh
so we
yeah,
might get
do
specials
like
probably around like probably around February or something.
yeah February March.
Yeah, because he's still got to get time for campaigning and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff and the balance. So at the earliest, probably February, probably March.
All right, lazy
Uh,
clown for 5. What do you think of potentially Scott Bessent for treasurer? He worked for Source for 25 years, or 25 years ago, but not sure if that's a decent statute. Well, again, like there's people that they used to work with some people that people don't like, but that doesn't mean they're bad. So, American Nerd for 5, rap. Aren't recess appointments controversial? And the people who get them, they don't last long in position that was confirmed that way. Well, it's a very strange situation, but Trump is the one that might get away with it. He might just be able to get away with it. Just say, oh, Matt Gaetz is Attorney General. What are you going to do about it? I mean, seriously, what Republican in the Senate or the House are going to publicly speak out against Trump for that? Just honestly. Would anyone be dumb enough to do? Well, Murkowski maybe, but I don't even think
yeah,
Trump would say anything.
Yeah, probably Murkowski.
That's about it. Who cares? It's like
On the flip side, though, you also have John Fetterman or Fetterwoman,
Fetterwoman.
and a shocking one, Jared Moskowitz.
Yeah, I think he's running for governor.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I've been following this for a while. I think he's probably going to run for governor. And I think because of that, you are going to start to see him moderate his image a little more because he probably knows that in order to be elected as, governor of a red state now, he's going to have to be a very moderate Democrat. So you will see him start working with Trump a lot more.
The fact that he praised Matt Gaetz today, yeah, I mean, that he's obviously going to run for governor or something. I mean,
Yeah,
why
and
else would you say that?
yeah, he'll lose. I mean, no doubt about it. He would lose to anybody, Byron Donalds, whatever. Um, Now, I will say that seat is trending right, and I believe Trump actually won it
Yeah, we'll see
this
though.
year.
We'll get the full results
When
soon.
when we get the final results, yeah, Trump may have actually won it, which may spell bad news for the potential Democrat that will run for that seat.
That's the
And
thing, like,
I've been calling this for months now, and actually probably even longer. David Hogg.
who?
David Hogg. You don't know David Hogg?
Oh God, don't remind me of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So David Hogg back in 2018
yeah,
announced that when he was old enough, he was going to run for Congress.
yeah.
Come 2026, he will be old enough to run for Congress.
We'll
His
see.
seat now, assuming I do assume he will probably run in Parkland. Parkland is in Jerry Moskowitz's seat,
Yeah,
so it's very likely that
he'll
he will
run.
run for that seat. Now, I've also heard from some people that he might be the one Democrat candidate that would probably lose that seat.
Well, the guy's schizophrenic. Just look at his Twitter feed. He's
Oh, yeah.
nuts.
Flat out schizophrenic, anti-gun. I mean,
And
he would probably propose some of the absolute horrific, like off the wall
gun
policies
control. Yeah,
that probably would even make Beto O'Rourke look like a member of the NRA.
yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not denying that. So, reasonable to sim for 2. Sabatini might be the next congressman from Florida 7th. I did see that. He's gonna run. It sounds like. Richard
I'd be
Head for
fine with
2.
that, but I'd be fine with him. I just think, I mean, he's had bad luck with House
He
seats,
just can't
so
win. I don't know why, but he might be able to this time. Richard Head for 2. Wanted Paxton. Gaetz and her Bulldog. Good pick. Yeah, again, Paxton just didn't have the votes. But I don't think Gaetz does either, but screw it. Do the recess appointment. Screw it. You have nothing to lose. What are they
speaking
gonna
of
do
House
about it?
seats, we need to probably discuss who might replace
Oh, it's
David
that
House.
Dimmick guy.
Yeah, Dimmick's already running. He already filed to run for
Yeah,
the
we have to
special.
get someone put in that
He's
district.
god awful. DEI supporter would be a humongous rhino.
Can we get Gates' father run?
But the other big the other big rumor is Matt Gaetz' father, who's a state senator in that area.
Yeah, just run him.
Uh, yeah, he might actually run.
Yeah, we
Which
can't
would
afford Dimmick in the house. That's a
yeah
disaster waiting to happen.
that that basically makes appointing Gaetz as Attorney General completely worthless.
Yeah, because
Like you're replacing probably the best representative in the House with a
that.
DEI supporting Rhino. Yeah, no.
All right. Godsmack Air 69 for 5. We the people want Rick Scott, yeah, we're getting stuck with the turd John Goon. The constituents need to have more of a say. Well, that's what you get with secret ballots. You don't actually know who voted for who. Alex Maddox for 2. Pennsylvania Senate going to recount. Yep, we saw that. Mr. Nugget for 2. Molinaro should do a funny and run in 21st. No, Molinaro should never run again. Nope. That was pathetic.
Yeah. Anyways, with the Pennsylvania recounts, it's not going to change
It's not.
anything.
Nope.
Recounts never ever change anything. Never.
Yeah, it has never changed anything.
In any state.
But yeah, I do think though, like that's them pretty much saying that there's no more provisionals left.
Now I could see this race going to the Supreme Court.
There is.
I think there's a good possibility. I think that's what will. I mean, Bob Casey has Mark Elias as his lawyer.
Oh, Mark Elias. Every time there's like a close race, he comes out of the woodwork and does that stuff.
Well, yeah, he has a good track record. He's the reason Al Franken was a senator from Minnesota.
I'll never forget that.
Until you know what.
Yeah.
I can't say what, but but I don't know if they will. I mean, they're trying to basically get as many votes as they can. Every single provisional ballots, unsigned ballots.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Ballots. Again, we don't know for sure what's going to happen. There's a bunch of lawsuits being filed, but the fact that he's not conceding yet's pathetic. This is dumb.
Yeah, he's not conceding until they basically have every single vote counted and then some. And I'm sure you know what I mean when I say it.
Listen, they're going all the way to the Supreme Court. I agree with you. They're going all the way to the Supreme Court. But what are they going to sue for? Like, what are they going to say? Like, that he's the winner or something? I don't know. Like, that's
it's
dumb.
Probably that Republicans are blocking votes from being counted or something.
I don't know. This is dumb.
There's voter suppression, probably voter suppression.
Lucas for 2. Molyneux said he's considered running the 21st. Why? Why run again?
I mean, he lost. He may as well. I don't know. It's bullshit.
Life of Brian for 5. Pull back Gaetz if necessary and put in Joe Kent. Though never Jones, Gaetz not Jones, or Joe Kent would never get the votes.
Yeah, so veterans. So yeah, Tulsi not getting Veterans Affairs, that does open up the door for. It will probably be Sam Brown actually.
It's either Sam Brown or Kent. It's one of
those. Brown
or
Kent. It'll probably. I think my guess would be Brown because I think his story is more inspiring since he actually went through some shit. But I also do think. I mean, Kent would be a great fit.
Well, Kent also had some shit that happened to him with his wife, but yeah.
Yeah, because his wife literally died in combat. So. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think some Republicans. I mean, Kent is probably too mega for a lot of Republicans, and I guess it's also kind of rewarding him for failure because he lost 2 very winnable races, especially this one.
Yeah,
he had all the support he needed, and he still lost.
Yes.
So
also arrest Mark Elias. Yeah, Mark Elias needs to go away already.
Oh yeah, this is the same guy that sued Idaho for gerrymandering. Like this guy was literally trying to gerrymander the House in his favor.
Does he have anything better to do with his life? Does he have anything better to do with his life?
No, I think he said he would sue Illinois to look bipartisan. I don't think he actually did.
No, he didn't. Mike for 2, make secret ballots illegal again. Oh gosh. Prince Ryder for 2, Alaska repealed ranked choice voting. By the way, yeah, ranked choice voting's dead. Now I swear,
look at that because I think they did have a dump in Alaska recently, and I think earlier this morning.
Yeah,
I need to look. I need to look at the actual results. House is still under 50. Will probably stay that way, so it will go to ranked choice voting. But Biggit's probably got it. Yeah,
because Patola has to win 100% to win. So that's not going to happen. That's assuming every single person actually voted, and assuming no one else didn't vote for second option.
So. Ranked choice voting, can't be so sure. It is only up by a point, so
we'll see. But
it's 50.5 to 49.5.
Gosh, Lazy Clown for 2. Laura Loomer should take Rubio's or Gaetz seats. Hell no, hell no to that.
Loomer would lose a special election.
Oh yeah, she would.
I mean, I know Florida's red enough to support Gaetz as like governor or senator, but Laura Loomer's a whole other can of worms.
K-Cup for 5.
Now, Gaetz would probably get it within 5, but it probably would look more like 2020 Florida than 2022 or beyond. But he would still win. But Loomer, no.
K Cup for 5. Always remember, when you're a Republican questioning things, you're a threat to democracy. If you're a Democrat, you're defending democracy. Hashtag logic. Yeah, that's how Democrats operate.
Now, like I said with Florida Senate, I'm holding on to my prediction that the next senator is going to be a placeholder, and then
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis will run in 26.
Well, he wants to be
Because
relevant.
I think DeSantis knows. I mean, that was his one chance of being president. I'm just going to say it at this point. DeSantis is not going to run for president in 2028,
I
especially
don't think so.
now that that seat's going to open up. He's going to be senator, and he might just stay there until he dies.
Or until, like, way down the line to recover his image a little bit. But Seahawks
Yeah,
Bernie Nelson.
yeah. I mean, I guess he could run like the 2030s, but we'll see.
Yeah, but Vance is the nominee in
If he's
28.
relevant.
Vance is going the nomination. I'm
Yeah,
confident.
DeSantis is probably just going to back Vance,
Yeah,
and
I don't
honestly,
see anyone beating Vance.
there might not be much like opposition outside of like your
Christie.
Haleys or your Sheenies or your
Christie.
Christies. Yeah, Youngkin maybe could run, but I doubt he'd get very
I don't think
far.
so.
I mean, he would probably be like the compromise pick, but I don't
let's
see
see here. Seahawks Bernie Nelson for 2. Hulk Hogan is a Florida resident just saying, hey, you know what? Hey, he's a temporary senator. Put Hulk Hogan there. Why not?
Yeah, I guess. I think someone also pointed out Laura Trump.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I thought she was from North Carolina,
That's what I
but
thought too.
I think she lives in Florida with Eric.
Chief Constituent for 5. I'm not against Thune because Scott doesn't have the right connections. Trump is a leverage over Republicans, and he should make them remember that. We'll get to that in a second. That's the one thing I think makes this pick a little bit better than I originally thought. Richard had it for 5. Pennsylvania Senate will backfire Dems if it goes to SCOTUS. Fifth Circuit ruling could affect Hovey if he doesn't concede. Same with Lake. That's the thing. That opens a can of worms to those other races, like in Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin. So they should probably be careful with this. So we'll see.
I'll mention, by the way, Thune will be up for re-election in 2028.
Oh gosh, we gotta deal with
26 is Mike Rounds, so just noting about that.
All right.
If you're thinking about primary now, Thune, which I'm completely open for, you gotta wait till 28.
Zeppelin LZ99 for 2. Which one is better, Cornyn or Thune? Okay, let's talk about this because before we talk about the other cabinet stuff, John Thune is a Senate Majority Leader. And I am not everyone knows I hate this guy. I hate John Thune.
Like, as a Texan, I hate John Cornyn too, so.
Yeah, John Cornyn, I mean, again, I only said John Cornyn, like, thinking about more, John Cornyn made sense more than Thune, because he's gone in 26 if he does something dumb. But John Thune, you're stuck with him for 4 years. And
I think Cornyn was always going to be the natural successor since he was second to Mitch.
Yeah, he's Mitch's you-know-what, so, I mean, that's what Trump called him. But yeah, so John Thune, he is the majority leader, and I gotta say, he actually did say some good stuff today. He did promise, hey, we will clean up the mess of the Biden-Harris administration and do whatever Trump wants. I think he literally said, we're gonna ram through his agenda like nothing. Listen, if John Thune does that, I don't care. I don't like him, but screw it. He did a good job. That's all I care about. If he does his job and actually gets stuff done, I can live with him. I don't like him, but I can deal with him if he's actually doing something. But the question is, will he actually do something? That's the real question.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, I don't know if we covered actually, I don't think we did, because when was the Elon Musk and Vivek news?
It was last night. We actually talked about a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I think it was breaking news, yeah.
Yeah.
So, surprise, surprise, Vivek is no longer in consideration for Senate.
Yeah, that's done.
And he will probably not. I don't think he wants to be senator. He probably wants to be president. He
wants to be executive.
Yeah, so I think he's flat out executive branch, which I guess makes sense. So
well, he's a business
it will not be Ramaswamy. It will not be Yost. It will be a whole bunch of other people.
Probably Timken. Oh gosh.
Well, we got Timken, Mandel for some reason. Hell no. Robert Sprague, Frank LaRose, John Husted. Probably not. I think he's going for governor. Matt Dolan, Ward Davidson, Mike Carey, Matt Huffman.
I like Davidson, but I don't think we can risk it with the House.
I don't think he wants to be senator, but
I know he wanted to run for governor. I know that. So I don't know, but yeah.
That's basic. Now these are all just potential special election candidates. I don't know if all of them will run because it'll probably depend on whether the appointment ends up. I guess.
What?
Ends up basically either being a placeholder or decides to be full time.
Now the question is, when will the special be held? In 26?
It's going to be 2026, election day 2026.
Okay. I thought it was something crazy like 25 or something, but no, it's 26.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with I tweeted at 10 core chances of the Pennsylvania Senate race going to the Supreme Court. He basically says none.
Okay. So it looks like McCormick's got it, unless something crazy happens. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, basically recount once that's finalized. I mean, depending on the margin. I mean,
It's going to recount because of
maybe he could be wrong and it still goes to the Supreme Court. I doubt it. Not with that margin.
Yeah, it's.
I think if McCormick is still up by like 20 to 30,000 votes, he's probably a shoo-in.
Yeah.
And even if it went to SCOTUS, they would probably throw out or just side with McCormick.
All right. So yeah, I'm looking. Okay, but yeah. So Thune is the majority leader. He has, I think, one chance. If he screws up, he's gone. He's done. And what I think's gonna happen if Thune actually messes up, JD Vance is gonna take over. I really think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna give Thune a chance, but if he screws us at any time, he's gone. If that's what keeps him in line, go ahead.
You know, we need to probably rant about the Senate's new leadership too, because it's even
bad.
Worse. Yeah.
Let me pull this up. Yeah, right here. John Thune, Brasso I like. Tom Cotton, good on domestic stuff.
Cotton's fine. He's like a Brasso and Cotton are basically C tiers at best.
Yeah.
And they're probably the best on the entire list, except because maybe Teddy Scott as well, but that's about it.
The rest of this is Shelley Moore Capito. Oh gosh.
Terrible.
James Lankford.
Oh, Lankford, that honestly offends me. The fact that he basically gets promoted
after conference vice chair.
Yeah, after giving Democrats a talking point. He was the Democrats' basically their best friend.
He gave them free advertising with his stupid immigration bill. And Tim Scott's running the NRSC. And actually, I like this pick. I think Tim Scott's actually good on that front with fundraising and stuff. So
Scott's a good fundraiser, very popular senator.
So I can live with that. He knows how to fundraise.
I mean, he's not a great senator, but
he's like a high D tier, low C tier senator. But like,
I'd say he's probably the most mid of the senators.
But at least with Tim Scott, like, he's a good fundraiser. That's what he needs to do, fundraise. So let him go ahead.
I mean, honestly, if it were up to me as far as the NRSC, you know what? I probably could have picked Ted Cruz.
Really?
Ted Cruz is the best fundraiser in the Senate.
Fair enough. He knows how to get money out of nowhere, I guess. But all right,
if it were up to me for the NRSC, I would have picked Ted Cruz.
All right, let's see here. Mike for 2. Thune has an opportunity to really prove us wrong, and I think he could. He's already talking a big game like, hey, we'll pass Trump's agenda. We're going to clean up the mess that Biden left us.
I mean, you kind of have no choice, but
he has to do this.
When Trump basically has a leash on you.
Well, he's holding the entire Republican Party at gunpoint. Because at any time, he could just get rid of any of these idiots. At any time, they're just gone. So
Elon Musk basically controls our fundraising now.
Yeah, I mean, how much is Musk worth? Like $200 billion.
He's he's the richest man in the world.
Yeah, so. But what's it now? Like $200 billion?
He might be in trillions eventually.
Yeah,
I actually have no idea.
He has unlimited money, so he can just print money.
300 billion.
Yeah, exactly. So he has $300 billion. He's just gonna sit back and just say, "Hey, you're gonna piss around, you're gone." And he threatened every Republican. He said that if any of you idiots piss around, you're gone. So yeah, we actually have someone worth a damn giving us money.
Yeah, you know what? Elon Musk could single-handedly give us a red wave in 2026.
That's a thing. Like, I want to talk about this a little bit. His America PAC.
Elon Musk might be the new Donald Trump. Now, I mean, he can't be president because of the Constitution, but when it comes to basically get out the vote and, money and all that, in the absence of Trump, Elon Musk probably makes up for it.
I mean, this guy has $300 billion in the bank, and I think since he controls X, and he's probably going to buy MSNBC, funny enough, I mean, he's going to control a big chunk of the media and stuff. It's like, people know who he is, they like him, and he's putting his money where his mouth is. So, I mean, yeah, Musk could be the reason we actually keep the majority. Or would it be fun if we expanded the majority in 26? Not
I
gonna
don't know if we stand
happen.
it. I mean, gut feeling is that I still think we lose the House, but I think Musk could at least keep it close, and so it's not like a 2018 style blowout.
We'll see. But Dems are in a lot of debt. So, and if Musk just buries them with money, I could see it. I could see
Yeah,
like
I
a mini
think
red
I think
wave.
if, I mean the Democrats aren't going to learn their messaging
And they're out
lesson,
of money.
then
They're literally out. They spent
I
$1 billion
mean
on Beyonce.
I
So,
mean really, it's the midterms are going to come out to turn out,
and that's the
and
thing. Like, are Democrats gonna be enthusiastic to vote? I, I don't
it
know.
it really depends. I don't think they'll be as enthusiastic as 2018,
That's a thing. It's like it might
but
be the reverse 22, maybe, but I don't know.
yeah, I would say probably as of now, reverse 2022. I think we basically probably get a net gain of one Senate seat with Georgia, and then we very narrowly lose the House.
Mr. Nugget for 2. Can we agree that Doge is a cringe ass acronym? It's funny though. Like we get the meme, but yeah, we
I mean,
change
I
it
mean, look,
eventually.
I mean, look. Elon Musk is literally autistic. Obviously, he's gonna pick. Obviously,
Well, he
he's gonna
is.
obviously he's gonna pick Doge as like a
Yeah.
government agency.
All right, K Cup for 5. It is not at least nice, despite some of these picks, to know that GOP right now has its own form of George Soros. Elon has changed the playing field exactly. I mean, he has
You know what? Yeah,
$300 billion.
that's our George Soros. Elon Musk is our George Soros.
If he's actually worth way more, he's actually more effective than Soros.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, Soros is going to be around a while. I mean, George won't, but Alex will, and Alex is thankfully probably not going to be breeding because of climate change. So, thank you, climate change. Round of applause for climate change, everybody.
real. Seahawks Brennan Nelson for 2. Trump coalition is low propensity voters midterm death. Yeah, but this is a weird circumstance where I think Musk could actually help us get through it. If he has a turnout machine like he did in 2024, I could see it. That doesn't mean
Oh,
there's gonna be
by
a
the way,
red
there's
wave.
RNC lawsuits in Bucks County to
I saw
stop
that. There's a bunch of
cannabis.
lawsuits, which I
Yeah, because
think.
I think Harris might. I mean, I think there was a thought that Harris may actually flip Bucks County back into her column.
Hold up, we're getting breaking news actually on the Pennsylvania front. Apparently, the RNC just filed new lawsuits.
Yeah, that's what I said. Two new lawsuits: Bucks County and
Yeah,
Pennsylvania Supreme
yeah.
Court.
Can you send it? I just saw.
Yeah,
I'm dumb. Sorry about that.
yeah. So Bucks County's insanely close. Trump's only up by point 0.2.
Yep, it looks like they filed a lawsuit for the Pennsylvania Senate race. What are they suing? Okay, here it is.
Illegal ballots.
Okay. Yeah, that's be a shit show. We'll watch and see. I don't think it goes anywhere. I don't think anything changes.
Undocumented ballots, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, Princess Rider for 2. To think Musk was a Dem in 2020. Well, yeah, there was a bunch of people that voted for Biden in 2020, but they finally realized that, oh, wait a minute, the Democrat Party sucks, and Trump was right. So, yeah, Musk was a Dem back then. It's just crazy to think, but and remember, they loved Musk back then. Democrats loved him, but because he said one wrong thing, they said no, you're bad. I don't. Hold on. Dems will flip Montana Senate seat in 26. No, they won't.
That's bullshit.
But yeah, so this Senate leadership is garbage. This is bad. I'm looking more at it. The best ones are Barrasso and Tom Cotton. Who's the best ones? Capito and Langford. I mean, what does Langford have to offer? What? To be the vice chair?
Uh, Bipartisan immigration bills.
What a pile of crap. Gave Democrats a
Yeah,
free talking
Yeah,
point.
nice job. More Democrat talking points. You fucking dumbass. Stupid ass dumbass.
All right, Chief Constituent for 5. If Trump does a good job, remains popular, and the Dems flounder, there will be a red wave. Musk could help, but the number one reason will be Dem incompetence. That's the one thing. The Democrat Party's in a lot of debt. They're in like, right now it's 20 million, I think. But I'm hearing it could be upwards of 50 million when all the money.
Trump, you better hold on to Bucks County because I'm because if
Oh,
you don't, my county map prediction is going to go from 100% spot on to back to wrong.
oof. But yeah, so I think Democrats, they're going to be like 50 million in debt. That took, back in 2012, it took like 5 years to recover. So they may not have any money. Well, they're going to have money, obviously, but they're being a lot of debt. And on top of that, are they just going to be demoralized? Because they were promised a huge victory by the media and Democrats. That, oh, they're going to win 2024 easily. But now Republicans have a trifecta. Are they just not going to vote? That's what I'm saying. Like, 2026 could be something good for us. I just have a gut feeling. Not for sure it's gonna happen, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I mean, California. Actually, if we're already losing seats in California right now,
Well,
I guess they might
well,
just
that's another
hold.
thing. Like, how many Harris seats are there that Republicans have? Bacon, and
Um,
that's it.
Bacon. I think maybe Fitzpatrick still, albeit barely.
Barely. That doesn't really count. That Fitzpatrick doesn't count. He's going to be there forever. And even Lawler seats Republican now. Trump won it.
Yeah, let's see. I mean,
So
obviously, we lost Garcia.
yeah, but he was a
We
Democrat
might we might
seat.
lose we might lose Steele.
That's just weird. Reasonable to sim for 5. Trump has possibly saved DeSantis twice. Made him governor essentially with an endorsement, and may have just handed him a Senate seat for himself. Yeah, he's probably the next senator. So
Yeah, so goodbye. So yeah, goodbye DeSantis 2028. The Sims can cope.
well, he may just run. I don't think he will. I think he's to be smart enough to realize never trust these same people. These consultants killed his career, but
They'll probably. I mean, who are they going to support? Because like, there's not.
they're
I
gonna
mean,
just vote Democrat. They already voted
outside
Democrat
of
anyways.
yeah, but even I mean, in like the Republican primary, like I mean, you got Vance and then probably Haley or
They're gonna
Cheney,
they're gonna vote for Haley probably. Uh,
maybe.
Mike for 5. I'll be more comfortable with Elon buying the American government if he didn't have the dystopian-looking Neuralink company. Brain chips are bad. Well, okay.
Yeah,
Well, Elon
that's.
came out and said that he does not support it for everyone. He just says for people that need it. They have like some kind of disorder.
I guess.
Again, I listen. If he starts saying everyone has to get it, that's one thing. But no, I don't think he will.
Probably not with the fan base he has. He probably can't say that
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I mean,
They
the people
would
that
turn on him in a
love.
heartbeat, and yeah,
Yeah, I don't think
that'd
anything
be
like
the
that
end
would
of his
happen.
career. Yeah, so I don't think I'd worry about that. It'd be the end of his career if he did.
Yeah. Reasonable to sim for 2 as a Decemp Vance 2024 or 2028. Yeah, I think a lot of DeSantis people just vote for Vance because now it turns out Vance is the most popular guy. He's more popular than
Yeah,
Trump or
I think
Harris.
to the Sims that actually voted for Trump and didn't just vote for Harris or write in DeSantis or stay home or whatever, they'll probably vote for Vance.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, they'll probably warm up to him through these 4 years.
Well,
The ones that voted for Harris, they'll vote for
oh, like the idiot from
Democrats.
Florida, the guy, what's his name? The guy that got caught with the DUI.
Oh yeah, Chris Nelson. Oh, Chris Nelson. I mean, if AOC is the Democrat nominee, he'll probably vote for
Yeah.
AOC. That said, I mean, if he got a felony, then he might not be able to vote.
Well, was it just DUI or was it more?
I think it was a DUI.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a felony in Florida or not.
Chief constituent for 5. California GOP is generally incompetent. All gains in 2022 were because of grassroots that the leader of the California GOP hated. They need to be cleaned up. Yeah, 22 was a fluke there. Like what happened?
Yeah.
22, they were the ones that won because of very how can we say this on YouTube?
I think the issue is just turnouts. Probably. I think honestly, California is probably still somewhat like maybe the low propensity voters are still somewhat Democratic in
Maybe.
California because I think it's really just a demographics thing. But I mean they are getting increasingly more Republican, but in presidential years they'll probably still vote Democrat down ballots, and that's how we lose Garcia, Steele, etc.
But Duarte
And
holds on. That's never gonna just
and
I don't get
And
that.
Val also lost, which is painful.
Who lost?
Val.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so Ming's going to the House. By the way, I'm just going to say this: Republicans in Orange County run Asian candidates.
Yeah.
I know identity politics is cringe. I agree, but you know, times have changed. California is not. It's not what it used to be,
All right.
and I think Asian voters tend to be a little more tribalistic. So
Hold up. Prince is right up for 2. Vance and Harris are the 2028 betting favorites. If Democrats run Harris, there's no way. Do they run it back with Harris?
I mean, Harris could lead in like early polls. She's not going to run. I highly doubt it.
But the
And if she
Democrat
did, she'd probably be embarrassed in the primary.
she may not make the Iowa again. I don't know. It's one
She
of those
could.
things where Harris the betting favorites for Dems right now. It's gonna be if they're smart, they pick Shapiro, but they're not. They're gonna probably pick like
Whitmer.
I don't even think her. They're gonna pick. I don't know.
AOC.
Oh gosh, there's some bad ones they could pick, and we got Vance.
AOC
So
versus Vance. That would be an interesting election. We might win New Jersey. I don't know, depending on how the country is.
yeah, Trump needs to get involved with North Carolina, get Bishop and Hudson to run for Senate, and for Arizona to endorse Lamb. He should have went Lamb in Arizona, but it sucks. Newsome.
Yeah.
Well, Newsom, I don't think can win a primary. If they're that dumb to nominate Newsom, they're gonna lose like.
I think. I mean, the primary. We're not going to know who's the front runner in the primary
till 27 probably.
Oh, not even 27. I'm thinking probably Super Tuesday 28.
Probably. Because that's going to be a shit show or primary. There's be like 10 people running. It'd be like the 2020 primary again. Just 30 people running.
Yeah, it's going to be so divided. I mean, we kind of know who the front runners are probably going to be.
It's be like
but
Newsom.
We just don't know who the front runner is.
It's be like Newsom, Pritzker, Whitmer, and like Shapiro, probably.
I think, Newsom, Shapiro, Whitmer, AOC.
Pritzker.
I don't know.
He's running. Pritzker's running.
I mean, Pritzker has the money. I mean, he'll run. I just don't know if he'll make it to the top. If anything, he reminds me probably of like Steyer.
Maybe.
I think he'll be the Steyer or the Bloomberg of the cycle.
All right. Chief.
Maybe more like the Bloomberg, because I think he'd do better than Steyer.
Well,
but
he's an actual governor. He's actually like, it wasn't like with Bloomberg where he was in office like 15 years ago or whatever. So.
Yeah, but I don't think he really brings much to the table outside of money.
Chief constituent for 2. If they pick Whitmer, they lose Catholics by 20. Yeah, I mean,
let's see. Whitmer brings woman. Newsom brings, I don't know, good looks or something.
I don't know. Who knows?
AOC brings youth energy and socialism. Well, she's an actual socialist, though.
Mike for 5. There's no way they allow Harris to run against Vance. It would be an absolute bloodbath at a level akin to 1980 Reagan landslide. Yeah, Vance win. I think Vance is going to win 28. I really do.
As of now, probably so. And I think the map's probably going to be a bit more favorable to us, at least nowadays. And
for those that are saying I'm coping, go look at the New York Times article he released. Those young, undecided voters. A large chunk of them voted for Trump. They said because of Vance. That's what they said.
So, Vance will probably actually do better among young people just because he's young.
He's younger, and people are realizing he's a real person. I think this is going to be one of the biggest backfires in American history. When they try
I think he will probably be the youngest Republican nominee since Nixon 1960.
How old was Nixon?
He wasn't that old.
I thought he was like 50.
I think he was. Well, let me see. I think at the time, 1960, I think he was 47.
Yeah, so Vance would be like 44 at that time in 28. So Vance would be younger. Yeah.
So yeah, Vance would probably be the youngest GOP nominee
ever
since Nixon. Yeah, ever.
No, Roosevelt. No, Teddy.
Yeah, probably. But I think at the very least since Nixon 1960.
Yeah. But I think Teddy was younger.
Now Nixon, I don't know how he probably did worse among young voters since he doesn't really have the charisma. But even now, anyway. I guess it's kind of hard to say because 18-year-olds couldn't vote in 1960. But
yeah, chief constituent for 2 of Trump is charismatic, Vance down to earth. Well, yeah, I still think this is the biggest backfire. When they painted Vance as weird, that was the dumbest mistake they ever made. Because all he had to do was go to podcasts, and people realized that this guy's just normal. He's just a dude running for office. And now his popularity is through the roof. People love him. Which I don't get why they think that was a good idea. To say, oh, J.D. Vance is weird. Do they really think that was their strat? That was going to win over voters?
I think that it ended up basically backfiring at Tim Walz is weird when you look at, his dance movements and the certain comments he made during the debate, which I probably can't say because of YouTube money, but...
Yeah. All right, we got another super chat to read. Quantum football for 10. I've got an offer to work for Vake at Doge. Should I accept it, or do you think that I won't be able to get any job after that? Well, if you can get the job, get it.
When do you think the campaign trail 2024 version will come out?
Never, because those people are salty about it. Riley Moore has been a member for 26 months. Hopefully, when the new senators come in 2025, they have a vote and oust Thune and replace Thune with Rick Scott. No, what I think would happen if they get rid of Thune is they would just put Vance in there. They'll just take Vance to charge. And hold on. People are saying, look at what Brandon Herrera posted.
On YouTube?
Yeah. All I see is I could be the next ATF director. I don't know. I think that's nothing burger.
That's probably, and that might be what they're talking about.
I don't know.
I mean, I would like that. I don't know if Trump would confirm him because.
What do you say about Barron?
Yeah.
Which wasn't even that bad, but it's Trump. It's Barron. You can't really say anything about him. So.
I get it. It might have been more of a Melania thing because Melania, I think, is very overprotective of him.
Well, he's the youngest, so.
So Melania might have been the one that probably advised Trump not to back Brandon.
Which screwed us in that seat, but I can understand it though. I can understand it.
Yeah. So.
All right. Hey, Rap, who do you think would win in 2028? Between Vance versus Shapiro? I think Vance would win. Prince Reddit for 5. Is it safe to say that Trump losing in 2020 hindsight with the best timeline? If he won, we currently have President Buttigieg or Pence. Yeah, I think Trump losing in 2020 was the best in hindsight.
Oh, Herrera's still tweeting about the ATF. I mean, he literally just tweeted about it a minute ago.
Is he the next ATF guy?
I mean, he's still tweeting. He's still trying to convince him. He's still trying to convince everybody to choose him, I guess.
But yeah, I think Trump losing was a blessing in disguise because now Trump is a trifecta now. He has a Supreme Court and he has nothing to lose. And now he's a success, so it's worth a damn. And now he actually is going to do something.
I think he basically just exposed the Democrats for who they truly are under the Biden and Harris administration.
Yeah. And that's going to kill them long term, unless they change ASAP. Quote the links for 2. Hillbilly LG 2 presidential boogaloo. Oh, gosh. Well,
I bought the book months ago and still haven't read it. I need to read that before.
Yeah, I do too.
Before inauguration. And watch the movie. I probably can't believe. I mean, I think I canceled my Netflix subscription, so I'll probably need to buy a new one just to watch it. So.
Cameron Full God for 2. Who's the most formidable Democrat in 2028? Shapiro, I would say.
Yeah, Shapiro easily, but I think he probably will lose the primary.
I don't think he's past the primary.
Because the scandals that came out against him, this year when he was going to the VP frontrunner.
Which, by the way, under very suspicious circumstances.
Yeah, they will come back. They will come back during the primary. They will be completely forgotten about, but they will come back. And honestly, it might even be Whitmer that probably brings them up, or AOC.
We'll see.
AOC might even attack him for the Gaza stuff, which will probably not even be relevant by then, but we'll see what happens.
Mr. Nugget for 5. Vance to unironically hashtag our guy. He used to follow funny right-wing accounts on Twitter before he became senator. Well, he's a normal dude. That's why people like him. And people are realizing that he's just a normal guy. Seahawks burning
Nelson. Oh yeah, I think he literally DM'd Red Eagle on Twitter about his views before he even before he even was the nominee.
Really?
I think back before he even had a chance at being the front runner.
Jeez.
Probably back when Mandel was the front runner, and I think Rep was kind of weary about him for his
that's right, yeah.
Trump passed, and then obviously, yeah. And now he's vice president elect.
That's just crazy to think. Yeah, he's the next vice president.
And also I think Vance was in Twitter group chats with election Twitter people.
Yeah, I remember.
Of course they'll have to leave those now.
Damn it. Yeah, well, yeah. There's no way they'll allow one of those. No way.
Oh yeah, I mean, Secret Service will probably be confiscating his phone and giving him a new one just for government stuff.
Yeah. Seahawks burning Nelson for 2. Anyone who might be replacing Thomas or Alito? I think Cruz could be one of them. I got a gut feeling about Cruz.
Sotomayor's another one we got to talk about.
The fact she's not going down. I mean, okay. Sure.
Yeah, she's trying to pull a RBG, which means Democrats will hate her when she dies. But
yeah, it'll be 7-2. At that point, that's 7-2. I mean, there's a chance we can have a majority Trump-appointed Supreme Court.
That'd be flat out supermajority. We could even cancel out Roberts, Barrett, and Kavanaugh. Those bozos.
All right, K-Cup for 5. Is it weird to feel like Trump Vance is the Reagan Bush of today? America wants to change from bad Democrat policy that GOP could have 12 years in office.
100%.
Well, I think Vance obviously better than Bush, so.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Careful got for 2. Hillbilly LG is a great book, not too long too. Yeah, I gotta read it. That's one book I've yet to read. I've read snippets, but Mike for 2. I have Harris losing advance 360, 178, red tsunami. I think it could get that bad if things are going good.
If Harris runs again, Vance probably wins New Jersey, unironically.
It would be a blowout. I don't see
I mean,
how that would.
Illinois is like borderline safety now just because of the votes that are in. It would be likely or even lean.
Yeah.
It's, Chicago's I hate that place.
All right. HW Bush is way better than Vance. Okay, no, that's bullshit. Vance is way better than Bush, easily. Hey, Rap, what's going on in Pennsylvania Senate? There's a bunch of lawsuits. We don't know.
Yeah, lawsuits, recounts. I highly doubt it goes to SCOTUS, but I don't think it's completely impossible. But it might just depend on.
We'll see what Mark Elias cooks up. Scumbag.
Depends on how far Bob Casey wants to take it.
It's always Mark Elias. Every time. He just shows up out of the blue and pulls his crap.
Apparently we had some Trump all-red precincts, quite a few of them actually.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Yeah, let me send them. I think James on Twitter, not our James, but the other guy, the Texas one, tweeted about them.
Yeah, there's Trump.
Quite a few of them. Now, these are only in the counties that I think have data in.
So there's probably way more in, like, southern Texas, probably.
Oh, there's definitely going to be a bunch in, like, Webb, but I don't think there's any data in Webb right now. But we got Hidalgo, Star, several in the Austin area, Houston, DFW. And that's basically it. I mean, there's nothing. We don't have Bexar County data yet.
All right. Let's see here. So yeah, we went through the Senate. I cannot stop looking at this. This is pathetic. I mean, John Thune and Bros. So that's pathetic. Oh, which by the way, we actually do got news on the House front. It looks like we are 100% behind Johnson. Looks like there's no speakership fights. It looks like Trump got everyone in order. So thank God for that. We could not afford that.
Oh yeah, I think Jeffries actually conceded. So
he did.
Yeah, from what I've heard, I think he's conceded. Oh yeah, we're AP has one seat now below control. I don't know what they call it.
The House is ours, and Mike Johnson next speaker. It's unanimous, by the way. It was every single Republican voted for Johnson, the private vote. So it's over. Trump got them on board. I mean, who is trying to
every single one of them? Like every single one of them actually voted.
According to I think the AP or Politico, every single Republican voted for Johnson in the eternal vote today.
And MTG.
That's what it sounds like. Again, that could be wrong, but
okay. Who do they call? What's the last one that got called? If they just called.
All right, Justin Carter for 2. Vance margin, Georgia 28, 2 to 3%. Is ranked choice voting dead in Alaska? Looks dead, but we'll see. Georgia, we gotta wait and see. We don't know.
Oh, it might have actually been. I think it was Gabe Evans that was the last one that got called. So that actually means that according to the Associated Press, it is very likely Siscomani. I think that's the next one they're going to call it, Siscomani.
Yeah.
Which could be tonight or tomorrow. That will officially put us over the top. Now, very likely, I think as of right now, we're probably looking at, 2, 18, 19, 20, probably 21 because Steele might lose, but
that's pathetic. That is,
and maybe 220 because if Duarte goes down, which he might not because apparently he flipped the county. He flipped, I think, Merced.
All right, quantum football for 10. Do you think that bringing up the fact that David Hogg became famous only because he was skipping school and only showed up when the camera showed up will help him lose the House race? You gotta be careful with that. You gotta be very careful
how you attack him. Now, I think there is a Parkland father that is a Republican. I don't know his name. Someone's gonna have to bring it up because I don't know. He could run against Hogg, which you basically get Parkland father versus Parkland victim.
Yeah.
As a matchup, that would be wild.
I don't know.
And that would be a
shit show of a prime election. That would be a mess.
Oh, that would get so much media attention. It would be insane.
That would get very ugly, I think. So, Mike for 2. I tagged you in my Vance Harris map. I'll check it out. Siscomani already. Yeah, I thought Siscomani already won. I thought they already called that.
The decision does called. It's AP has not yet.
That's
I remember Associated Press, New York Times.
Oh yeah, they take forever. So
yeah.
All right. Hey, Rap, how should Republicans beat Roy Cooper and hold on to North Carolina in the 26th Senate election? Don't run Tom Tillis. That's the easiest way to do it. Do not run Tom Tillis. He sucks.
Tom Tillis basically needs to stay in line.
He better keep his mouth shut. Because he might get crushed in a primary.
I don't know. He probably won't lose the primary, and maybe neither will Cornyn, but it depends on really how they vote under a Trump administration.
Trump is going to force them to stay in line. If they don't, they're done. Trump is going to not going to deal with them. They're going to piss them off.
So it's possible Trump will probably bail out a lot of the incumbent senators.
Oh, yeah, he probably will. But
now, maybe you can... I mean, you can probably still theoretically... maybe you could take out Graham, because I think Graham, he's got a pretty good grassroots effort against him. And obviously Mitch McConnell.
You can't get rid of him.
Mitch McConnell's done. Cassidy will probably lose just because of the Trump impeachment. I think Cornyn and Caputo will probably stay, and Tillis, just because neither of them, I think, really have that much. I mean, they're rhinos, but they probably, if they fall in line, that might excuse a lot of their baggage to some voters and to Trump as well.
Yeah, if they don't stay in line, I think they're gone. Because Trump's just going to get rid of them. Musk even said he will get rid of them. So that's why I'm confident that those guys are gone if they do anything dumb.
The House might be where we get a lot of primaries, and one in particular, I think Crenshaw might be one of them, but
it really?
Maybe. It depends. I don't know. He's kind of I think he's more of a closet Trump hater, but
I mean, it's you're talking about Eye Patch McCain. You know, it's like he hates Trump, but he can't really say anything. But he indirectly.
I think there is a grassroots effort against him. I don't know if it'll actually translate to the general primary.
We got breaking news out of Massachusetts. Salem Dems vow to find challenger for Seth Moulton. Oh my gosh, they're actually gonna primary him out. No.
Yeah, I think Moulton's done. Moulton's finished.
That is so stupid. Of all things,
unless basically Hakeem Jeffries keeps him on a leash and has him basically bow down and kiss his foot or
Moulton,
whatever.
You stand your ground. Hold the line. But yeah, for those that don't know about Seth Moulton, he's the one he's a Democrat from Massachusetts that came out against the transgender stuff, and he's probably gone now.
He is going to probably, at the very least, lose his committees.
Oh yeah, and all things that target someone on that's what you care about.
Yeah. So.
Good luck. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go after Swazi?
Swazi probably will. He might lose. I mean, Moulton probably goes down in the primary. I don't think Swazi would, just because of how New York is now. But Moulton probably will go down in the primary, just because Massachusetts is so liberal.
Yeah, chat's saying they're doubling down. Now the question is, are Democrats gonna just like take out like Seth Moulton? Would Tom Swazi join parties if he was offered an opportunity?
Probably not. I think he's still a full-on Democrats, but
we'll see. But what if we offer him a position, would we take it?
I mean, maybe best case scenario, he just becomes an independent and caucuses with the Democrats.
Or could be Jeff Van Drew type.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Van Drew, I think, was probably more conservative than.
Well, no, Swazi's he's been very conservative this term. So I mean,
I don't know. I mean, well, the other one I think that to watch out for is probably Cuellar.
Cuellar's one, Perez is one.
But honestly, I think not Perez.
Well, not Perez, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be more moderate. So
yeah, probably. But I think Cuellar. I mean, now that we control everything, I think we might even control the DOJ. He's probably. This might be his last term. I think we may actually.
Do we do the thing against him?
Yeah, probably so. I think we might actually prosecute him.
Or do we backroom deal with him?
It could, maybe. I mean, somebody might basically just tell him, hey, either you switch parties or
adios.
Or we basically throw you in jail.
I don't think that was going to happen, but that would just be freaking hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, hey, Cuellar, you've been here forever. Get out of here. Or you could join the Republican Party. Hey,
if you join the Republican Party, we'll throw away all the dirt and you'll stay in a house forever because obviously your people love you. Your people worship you
Yeah.
down in Laredo.
Yeah, your constituents love you.
I think he did worse in Laredo than usual. So
Really?
it might not be Laredo that worships him. It's probably the rurals, like Zapata County, Star County. I think he did even better in those areas than he did in Webb. I think Webb actually probably. Well, I think it probably makes sense because there's a lot more low propensity voters in the rural parts than there
Oh,
are in
yeah.
Laredo.
All right. What about RFK? Okay, yeah, we have to talk about Trump's cabinet now. We kind of talked a little bit about it, but we got to go over the full ordeal because we're starting to get a good picture as to what Trump's cabinet's going to look like. So VP is obviously Vance. Secretary still we can confirm it is Marco Rubio. I am still.
We have some breaking news, humongous news.
What?
Mike Johnson has just said Matt Gaetz has issued his resignation from the House.
What?
Effective immediately.
Send that. What?
Matt Gaetz has resigned.
Matt Gaetz just resigned? Hold up. No, wait. Send that here.
Oh, shit. Wait, I sent it to the wrong chat. Hold on.
Thank you. Did Matt Gaetz just resign? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. What? No way. It's real, chat. Hold on.
Okay, from what I'm hearing from somebody, he's resigned so the special election can be scheduled sooner. Which probably means he's doing this for his dad.
His dad's running, I think.
His dad might be running.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz has resigned. What the fuck? Bro is confident. He has to know that he's going to be the attorney general. Well, no, they're doing it to speed up the special election. That's why he's doing it. Which is smart, but he could wait until he's confirmed. Well, no, they want to speed up the process, I think. Because they're realizing that, hey, if we don't do anything ASAP, we could get some weird scenario where we lose the House majority for a day or something. Wow.
All right. So Johnson said a resignation amid Gates' nomination to be Attorney General caught him by surprise, but comes to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis can quickly start the process to fill the seat.
Yeah, so people in chat are saying the special election will be in 8 weeks. So that's going to be like, hold on. Prince Rider for 2, resigning allows a special before the new Congress. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. I'm assuming Michael Waltz can do the same thing. A couple other ones. Not all of them, but like a couple of them. Just in case. So,
yeah.
wow. They came
Matt
out of
Gaetz,
nowhere.
as of now, he is, looks like no longer a member of Congress.
Wow, hold on, I just realized something. So, okay, this is actually weird. He resigned, okay? He just won the election. So, is he going to get sworn in on January 3rd?
In the House, no.
But he won the election, though.
Doesn't matter.
I guess.
He resigned.
This is such a shit show of a situation. They will
probably, I mean, it's probably the same situation as like a member-elect dying before they take office.
I guess, yeah.
I think what we saw in Louisiana with, well, I forget his name now, but Julia Letlow's husband.
Yeah, Letlow, yes.
I think what we saw in Texas 6th District. The one that died from COVID before they took office. I think there might have been another one in New Jersey.
Wow. I gotta look for another source on this because I gotta make sure this is not bullshit. Like, I believe it, but like I gotta see for another one.
I mean, this is a Hill staffer, so or a Hill reporter. I tend to trust Hill reporters. They're pretty.
Yeah.
Good.
So Matt Gaetz resigned. I'm surprised still. Yep, it's official. Everyone's confirming it now. Yep. Leader report.
Plenty of potential. Actually, another one. If it's probably not his dad, it might be his wife that runs in that seat.
Really? I mean,
I think it's possible
his
wife Ginger might run because his dad is old.
He's like 76, I thought.
Yeah, he's old. So I don't know if he wants to go to Congress. So if he doesn't want to go to Congress, Ginger might run for Congress.
What a weird scenario. I mean, this is so like This came out of nowhere, but it makes sense.
Honestly, I'd probably be fine with. I'd probably rather Ginger in Congress than his dad because I mean, his dad being old,
Yeah, it's not gonna last
kind of
long.
risky right there. But Ginger's young,
Yeah,
so. But I think the question is, though. I mean, she's a fairly political person. Would she want to actually be in Congress, though?
we'll see. But yeah, so yeah, this confirms we're getting a Republican before this very quickly. That's what they're doing here.
Yeah, not in time for inauguration.
Well, some people are
But
saying that people are saying Johnson thinks they could get it beforehand.
They could. I mean, if it's, I mean, what is 8 weeks from now?
That's right in the border, right? Like December
8,
something, January something.
8 weeks from today. Okay, January 8th, 2025. It would be just after just after the House gets sworn in, but it would be before Trump's inauguration. So it's possible they might be trying to get his successor in. It would be after the House gets sworn in, but it would be before Trump gets inaugurated.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do probably. But yeah, so that's ballsy by Gaetz to do that. Like, I know you want to do it for the House, but like, ooh, that's if he doesn't get confirmed, which again they're gonna do the racist appointment, but like
If he doesn't get confirmed, I mean, again, I think Trump is probably telling him
they got the
he's
votes.
probably telling him that it's going to be a recess appointment. Now, if it's not, then Gaetz probably runs for the special.
But yeah, what is like Trump has to know he has the votes then if it's not if he's not doing a recess appointment.
He better.
This is risky. This is super risky.
But on the other hand, if this fails, Gaetz probably runs for Senate
or governor.
No, I don't think he wants governor.
I heard governor. That's what I heard.
Maybe either governor or he goes for Senate.
Michael Kuhn for 2. Looks like Harris wants Siscamani's seat. I call bullshit. There's no way. There's no way she won Siscamani's seat.
If the trends in that, I'd have to dig deeper.
I don't believe that.
Did you guys hear that Kamala Harris might run for governor in California?
It was up there.
Kamala Harris might run for governor in California.
Yeah, I heard about that, but did you hear about Matt Gaetz?
Yeah, I did.
He just
resigned. Definitely a ballsy play.
He better know what he's doing.
He better fucking get confirmed because he better not be doing this for nothing.
He can just run again for the special election if he does that.
He probably could, or he goes for he just runs his wife and then he goes for senator.
Ooh, hold on. It looks like we got breaking news. It looks like Kash Patel will be the FBI director. Let's effing go. W.
Nice. All right.
Okay, so we gotta look at the cabinet right now. So Secretary of State Marco Rubio, that's, I like Rubio. I think he's gotten better. But what?
That's a good pick.
Yep. Matt Gaetz, Attorney General. I can't get over that. I really thought it was Bailey. I really thought it was be Bailey. But no.
All right. Eric Doherty has confirmed that Matt Gaetz resigns. That's according to The Hill.
Man. Pete Hegseth, Christy Noem, Tulsi Gabbard, Mike Waltz, John Radcliffe, Susie Wiles, Lee Zeldin. I mean, this is overall I would say a pretty good cabinet right now.
No, I'm questionable about Noem, but I don't think
that's just a figurehead. Tom Horn's running that.
Yeah, so
that's all it is. It just Christy Noem gets a position.
I would say this: if Gaetz is resigning, Waltz probably should too.
Yeah.
That way DeSantis can basically speed run both.
That's what I think the Waltz are gonna do.
And you know what? Thank God for DeSantis, man. I mean, we gave him a lot of flack during his presidential run, but
it was bad. Which I'm not gonna.
I mean, that was embarrassing, but that was more his supporters and the Sims basically.
And his consultants. His consultants sucked. They had no clue they were
doing. Those are basically all the Sims, but DeSantis himself, he's a great
governor. But people misunderstand. Like when I attack DeSantis, it's not because I don't like him. It's because, well, the thing.
Yeah.
Now, hold up. We just got We got Northampton County provisional and overseas ballots in Pennsylvania. McCormick +4. There's 3,200 ballots out of Northampton and overseas ballots, and it was McCormick +4.
We have a likely candidate for the special election if it's not Ginger Gaetz or Don Gaetz. Alex Andrade looks like he might be the MAGA pick. If so,
really,
maybe.
But yeah, so
Go.
McCormick just won the recent batch in Pennsylvania. After all this time, he won the recent batch. What the hell's the point?
Northampton's definitely not flipping to Casey.
Seriously, he won the majority of the vote from Northampton, and it was overseas ballots as well. 3,200 of them. This is done. It's done.
At least Stefanik should probably resign now too, but the problem is
that's a bit risky.
Yeah,
Hochul pull something. Watch.
And that's also the one. If any, that's also like the one seat that I would probably be a little bit. I mean, it's safe, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weary spot because there's probably a lot more low propensity Republicans there.
Let's see here. Plus 4 raw votes percentage. No, it was percentage. It was percent. Let me pull this up. For those that don't believe me, let's see here. Northampton.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Northampton? There it is. Let me pull this up.
I think that's right next to Lehigh.
Yep.
Okay, that Harris news that we got, that's because of a poll from KTLA. Actually, I want to see that poll. I want to see that KTLA poll.
Which one?
KTLA, that's the local Los Angeles news.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they polled the governor primary. All right. Here we go.
New ballot dumps. Lye County, Northampton County. Key areas for Casey to do well in. 3,200 provisional overseas ballots dumped, and McCormick won them by 150 votes. Yeah, I think this race is over. I don't see how Casey comes back from this. How? What's the point? Seriously, what's the point? You lost. Get over it. What a joke.
Okay, so Californians, I don't think it looks like they didn't include Harris in the field, but they did say, but I think when asked whether that people would support a Harris run, a plurality say they would not of all likely voters. It's 36, 33. 36 say not at all likely. 33% say very likely. 13 somewhat likely. 12 not too likely. I guess.
I mean, does she really think she can win that race?
I mean, unless it's, if it's an R versus D race, she would.
Oh yeah, but like, I don't think she makes it past the primary. I really don't.
If it ends up being a Dem versus Dem race,
oh, she gets crushed.
He would lose. He would probably lose. Though it depends on who her opponent is, because her opponent might be if it's a D versus D race,
might be Porter.
Yeah, it'd probably be Porter. In which case, that becomes a North versus South battle.
And I think a bunch of Republicans would just back Porter at that point.
Probably so.
All right, Aaron Radcliffe for 5. Did you see Biden smile at the Trump meeting? Yes, he clearly voted for. He clearly voted for Trump. Yeah, it's so obvious now. So obvious. Like, even Jill Biden wore the stupid red dress. I mean, who do you think they voted for? Come on. They obviously voted for Trump.
And she apparently wrote a letter to Melania since Melania didn't show up.
Harris would be the modern day Walter Mondale.
So let's see. It's probably just a bunch of nice stuff. Welcome back to the White House.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We hope you enjoy your time back. P.S. We voted for your husband.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it said.
Yes, we voted for your husband. That's
it's just a letter. It just says, yes, we voted for Don or something. It's Casey over. Yeah, this race is done. He needed to have, like, miracles in every batch, and he didn't.
Technically, it may not be over. There might be one last desperate move, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Gosh. Harris be the... Hold on. We should run a right-leaning independent for California governor. It could make it closer, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Run Schwarzenegger again, probably.
Screw that guy. Can he even run again?
I mean, I think Schwarzenegger backed the gerrymander in California or maybe somewhere. I don't know.
But it's like, can he even run again?
I mean, if Jerry Brown could, he probably could.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought they changed the law on that.
Yeah, they might have.
I don't know. And hold on, we got breaking news, everyone.
God damn it again.
The House Ethics Committee will end probe into Matt Gaetz' child sex trafficking allegations following resignation. No report will be issued.
Actually, well, I guess that makes sense because he's no longer going to be.
Yeah, it's over. So that can be thrown out the window.
Yeah. So much for that scandal. Well, the scandal will still be alive because they threw it out before and people still believe it.
Yeah, they threw it like 3 times. They kept opening it back up.
I mean, I think McCarthy wanted to open it back up to expel him after all of that shit. But
all right, I heard Nicole Shanahan would run as Indy. Oh, I would support Shanahan. I think
that might be the case. All right.
Let's see. Jerry Brown was grandfathered in because he predates term limits. I mean, he was old, I guess.
Okay. Here's the law. Governors are elected by popular ballot and serve terms of 4 years with a limit of 2 terms if served after November 6, 1990. So I'm guessing they passed the law while Jerry Brown was governor.
Yeah, people were saying that he was grandfathered in, so he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Probably so.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
I mean, could he run again, maybe?
No, he can't. I think he's not probably above the law anymore.
Oh, come on. We want Jerry Brown back in office. I don't know. It'd be hilarious. So it's like he's like 90 or whatever. Now he runs again.
That'd be interesting if he actually ended up becoming president. First off, he wouldn't have been married, but the first lady would have been Linda Ronstadt, who's a famous pop singer from that era.
I completely forgot about that.
Now I don't know if she would have gotten married to him because I think there might have been a falling out, but then again, that was when he wasn't president, so.
Yeah. Jerry Brown 2026. I mean, how old is he? I'm actually curious.
Jerry Brown is 86 years old.
Man, he's old. He is
old. He technically left office when he was 80, so.
Wow. He was 80 when he left office? Oh, yeah, that's right. He was governor a couple years ago. I always forget about that. He was just a governor just 5 years ago or whatever. Which is like, why?
He served, what?
Why did he run for governor when he was 80? Why?
I don't know. Well, he wasn't 80 when I don't know. He served 2 terms, 75, 83, and then 2011, 2019. I don't know why he ran again, but.
All right. As long as
I guess when all of his presidential bids failed, then he probably just. Oh, because I think he was already mayor of Oakland, and then he became attorney general. So I think he was just basically. I think after he realized he would never become president, he just decided to start climbing the ladder again.
On California? Oh shoot.
Yeah, because I think he ran for governor 75, 83. Then I think he ran for president during that time. He became the chairman of the California Democrat Party. Ran for president in 1992. That failed. And then I'm guessing he basically just gave up on presidential politics. So ran for mayor of Oakland. So he became mayor of Oakland. So he became mayor of Oakland. Then attorney general of California, and then governor again.
What a dump. There's a famous debate. Yeah, I know. There's that famous debate between Brown and Clinton. Yeah, they did not like each other.
Who joined? Oh, hey, what's up, Luke?
Hey, Luke. So, do you hear the Matt Gaetz news? What? Sir?
Your mic sucks.
Your mic sucks.
Yeah.
It's gotten worse. Luke, fix your damn mic. Thank you.
Is it better now? Now it's on speaker.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
I'm outside. I'm taking a walk. I'm touching some grass.
All right, so here are the Matt Gaetz news.
That's the first time someone on election Twitter can say they did that. I know.
But yeah, Matt Gaetz, you hear about that?
Yes, he's going to be attorney general, which I like. Because
no, we have other. That's not it.
I think he's been kind of a prick in the House. And he's good
on
immigration.
Luke, you're missing it.
We have more news about him. He resigned. He resigned from Congress.
Damn. Good.
Wait, good. What?
Yeah.
No, I think he's kind of a prick in the House. I think him as attorney general is good because he's good on immigration, and then he's not being annoying in the House because he just It's clear Congress doesn't like him, and you can't get a lot done in Congress.
Okay, I guess I can see. I guess
no,
that's
policies aside, everyone in Congress hates him, so no one's going to work with him on anything.
I don't think everyone does.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. That probably makes
maybe the majority of people do.
But again, Attorney
in
General
Congress, like that,
and I'm biased because he was my favorite congressman. But
yeah, it just sucks he's gonna be gone.
But honestly, I mean, again, Congress hated him, so he probably wouldn't have been able to do much.
But now he's Attorney General, so or he should be.
Yeah, he gets his revenge now.
Sounds like he's going to be doing a bunch of recess appointments so we can get him through without Senate confirmation.
That's what he's gonna do.
That's what he should do. Yeah, it's stupid. I think the whole Senate confirmation thing, I've already said that I think what they should do instead is like make it more an advisory thing, and they would need like 60 votes to like deny it. Because the way I see it, the president is the only person who's elected by every single American. In the Senate, 98% of senators are not elected by you. And half of these senators who are voting haven't been up for re-election in like 4 or more years.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
So these people get to decide who gets in the administration that was voted in like a month ago. You know what I mean? I think it's stupid. So I think Senate confirmations are just BS for the executive branch.
I understand that because of transparency. That's why they have it.
Well, that's why I said we should reform it. So if 60% of the Senate votes someone down, then they don't get in. But I don't think like 52 senators should be able to tank someone that
I understand that, but I don't know. To me, it's
fine. Gates's final act of Congress was appointing Anna Paulina Luna, the co-chair of the El Salvador Congress or caucus.
Really? What? The El Salvador? Wait, say that again.
Gates's final act of Congress was naming Anna Paulina Luna the co-chair of the U.S. El Salvador caucus.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's big.
I'll just be honest though, like I'm someone who just hates the legislative branch and wants it to have as little power as possible. So
I mean, I don't think that's the best idea, but
special election I believe is going to be before January 3rd.
All right.
So the new member will be sworn in.
So the seat may actually not even be vacant.
Get ready for like Dems to overperform by like 0.1%, and libs are like, this is the start of the blue wave.
What if Republicans overperform?
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, new accounts on LibET that haven't privated or deactivated will leave.
Oh my gosh!
If the nominee is like Don or Ginger Gaetz, then there might be a Dem overperformance. But even then, would it really fucking matter? Yeah, it probably wouldn't. Anyways, I mean, Florida's a red state now.
And Elon Musk, he said that they're going to spend money. He's spending money on specials, so
yeah, there you go. So.
Can you imagine Elon spends like 30 million?
Gaetz is a big name. He's probably friends with Elon Musk, so.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, that's it with Musk, with Gaetz. Like, I would assume that Elon greenlit this because Elon knows a lot of influence.
Brother-in-law, the guy who invented the like VR headset.
Yeah, I know about that. His brother-in-law, I think, right?
Yeah, it was the Oculus Rift he invented.
Of all people,
Matt Gaetz' brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Ginger Gaetz' brother?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, he created the Oculus Rift. Of all things, like the most random person ever. All right.
Apparently, Hollywood Life released an article about Ginger Gaetz, 5 things to know about Matt Gaetz' new wife. Maybe they know that she might be running for Congress.
She's probably gonna run. But would she want to, though, or she might just be a placeholder?
I mean, honestly, the fact that Don just literally got elected back to the state senate.
I think Rebecca Jones will probably run again.
Oh, no, we had to go through her again? Probably.
Well, it's an open seat, so this is like her time to shine.
It's her time to lose instead of by 50, I lose by 48. That's what's going to happen.
Wait, who's running again?
Rebecca Jones, probably.
Oh, Rebecca. I think she's a felon now.
I won't be
yeah.
Oh yeah, did she she got in trouble with I can't remember what was it?
I think she's in prison. No, I don't think she's in prison.
No, she's schizophrenic. That's all I know.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
her
know.
son was being like racist or something. What was it? It was something. I forgot what it was.
I think since Don Gates just got elected back to the Florida State Senate, which yeah he did, and I think he also is assuming office this year.
We should run that DEI guy who tried to primary Gates. I think that'd
Oh,
be funny.
he is actually
He's
running.
running. He's probably gonna run.
He filed a run today.
Oh, that guy sucks.
So
They got a
I
DEI
think
guy to run against him. A DEI guy.
yeah, I think Ginger's gonna run.
It's gonna be either Ginger or Don, or it might just be like a random state representative or something.
Well, I mean, again,
Hey.
Don just got elected back to the state senate.
Yeah, but
and
it
Wait,
doesn't really matter.
Rap, hear me out. Vince Dow has the chance to do the funniest thing ever.
Is he old enough?
No,
Oh no,
he's not
damn.
old enough.
That's what I thought.
You know, Anthony Sabatini, you know, he could.
He's running for Waltz's seat.
Sabatini's running for Waltz's seat, so it's gonna very likely be Ginger.
Ginger or Don? Again, it's unlikely to be Don, but it's possible. Roy Moore.
It's about to start pouring here in Milwaukee, but I brought an umbrella with me, so we're good.
Let's see here. People are saying, what about Roy Moore? Oh,
Roy Moore. I forgot about Roy Moore.
Roy
Judge Moore. He'd probably win the seat still because of Florida's trust.
Barely, but let's see. Rap. Do we lose the House now? What? No.
If we do, it's very brief, but I probably not.
Didn't allegations get proven false like 2 years ago about Roy Moore?
Anyways, draft Roy Moore. He can carpet bag over. I mean, it's not that crazy to say. What?
I said draft Roy Moore.
Draft Roy Moore. We want more. I don't think we do.
We want Judge Moore.
Judge Moore.
That's what he was called.
I know, he was a judge of was it Alabama Supreme Court, was it?
Yeah, Judge Moore.
Oh my gosh. For those that don't know, look up the 2017 Alabama Senate race.
Yeah, there's a reason that Dems won that. They didn't just win it off a fluke. There was a reason.
They didn't win because Doug Jones was some beloved Democrat. It's like, no, there's a reason he won. Alright, American Nerd for 2. Will Gates be the youngest attorney general? I don't know.
I don't know. He might be. I don't know.
I am kind of happy with Gabbard getting that intelligence.
Yeah, Gabbard got a big position. She is the
Matt Gaetz is 42, so I'll have to look.
RFK gets somewhere in the House.
I think his position should be like it's either FDA or it's be like Health Star.
I just want him in the foreign policy room because he was like consistently the best like 2024 candidate.
Yeah,
foreign
but
policy.
you know
I just hope he gets in the room.
You know his issue.
I know, but still, I just hope he's in the room during a war situation because like I trust him the most of anyone to deal with, especially compared to Rubio because Rubio gets hawkish on Russia and China, like too hawkish. I get it's good to be like a healthy amount hawkish on Russia and China, but sometimes
that's an oxymoron.
It's too far, in my opinion, when it comes to being too hawkish.
Apparently, I think the youngest attorney general of the United States was Richard Rush.
How old?
Let me look.
What's his name?
Richard Rush, but this was way, way back.
Richard Rush.
Richard Rush. He was 34. He served as the attorney general
for who?
From attorney general for James Madison and James Monroe.
That's great.
Really? That's actually good company, man.
He was 34. He served from 1814 to 1817.
That is really good company being James Monroe and James Madison. That's a pretty good
company. Under Monroe,
people in government were a lot younger back then.
Yeah,
the average person died, like being 60 back then was being like 90 today. So
let's hear.
After that, he was the minister to the UK under Monroe and Quincy Adams. Then Secretary of the Treasury under Adams and Jackson, and then Minister to France under Polk and Taylor, and then he died in 1859.
So he put in the work. He did a lot.
Oh yeah, he was a career politician. Yeah.
American Nerd for 3. What other candidate picks are left for Trump to make? Again, we have the list right here.
A lot.
There's a lot, but these are the big ones should get filled.
I'm excited to see who he appoints to be ambassadors to a bunch of random countries.
We know Huckabee is to Israel.
That's it. But I want to see what he does.
That's probably the most important one because of the allies, I guess.
and the UN with Stefanik.
Dude, he should make Giuliani ambassador to Italy. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Well, he might run for governor. Giuliani might run for or mayor again. He might run for
No,
mayor.
he's gonna get killed, dude.
It
No.
sounds like he's running.
I mean, I guess he could run his son. Like,
It sounds like Rudy's gonna run in New York.
No, but I mean Giuliani for like ambassador to Italy. I would imagine like maybe his son.
Oh, can you just imagine Rudy running again? He would get absolutely killed. But just imagine that for a second. I think he would do slightly better than people expect because there is still some nostalgia from him, but...
Well, he do better than expected. He'd still lose by a lot.
Yeah, he would instead of lose by 80, he'd lose by like
Rudy,
70.
I think a lot
by more than what was it, Sliwa? Because Sliwa did very good.
See what I think
Sliwa actually
45.
got a higher percent. Sliwa actually got a higher percent of the minority vote than what's his name? Than Bloomberg got when he was running as a Republican. Sliwa did.
Oh
gosh, Chad is saying Vivek for ambassador to India. Oh gosh. Lindsey Graham for Florida 1.
You don't know.
Yeah, can you imagine Lindsey Graham? Like,
hey, I wouldn't mind that. I'd rather he take that House seat and then we get someone better in his Senate seat.
That's
I'd
fair.
take that trade.
Get someone worth a damn in that seat. He sucks.
Folks should nominate Lindsey Graham as ambassador to Russia. You don't know.
Oh God.
Sliwa's running. Oh, it sounds like Sliwa's running again.
We're gonna have a competitive primary in between.
Imagine saying this: Curtis Sliwa and freaking Rudy Giuliani.
Actually, he's 70. That's the one in politics. So let me look at the.
I never got the idea of having competitive primaries in like safe blue states.
No, we need
like,
to.
Remember Illinois governor 2022?
That was
like,
such a shit show.
They
Also,
were acting like it was a swing state primary. It was insane for Illinois governor.
I think they still have ranked choice voting in the primary for mayor.
Yeah, they do. That's gonna. Oh, remember what happened at 21 when Andrew Yang screwed everyone over?
Andrew Yang got 4th place when he came out in favor. That was the last time Israel was like a household name because of like I think they invade. I think there might have been an invasion or something. I don't know.
No, there's some shit going on.
And then Yang came out in favor of him, and he basically lost every single progressive sport, and then he fell to 4th place. I don't think he probably may have never.
Oh, because there was like a small Hamas attack on Israel back in 2021.
Yeah, I remember that.
People forgot about it now because of October 7th, but.
Oh, Sliwa is running again. Yeah, he is.
I mean, I think he's gonna do slightly better, but I don't think he's gonna win.
If Adams doesn't run, then which he is, but he's not gonna get the nomination.
He might run third party.
Joe Borelli, the minority leader of the New York City Council. There's also
Adams may just run for as independent.
There's also some Greek guy, John Katz.
The Greeks are running.
The Russians.
And then there's a restaurant owner that's also running.
And then Rudy Giuliani. That is the most New York thing I've ever heard.
Are we just gonna have a bunch of ethnic candidates in New York now, like the different neighborhoods?
Yeah, it's like the Italians.
Yeah, so you have an Italian. You have an Italian. There's an Italian. There's a Greek. There's
Russian.
There's Alan Rosen, that's not a Russian guy, but he's a restaurant owner. That's what I meant to say. Giuliani's Italian, and again, he'd probably get crushed. You
got a bunch of Hispanics, Puerto Ricans especially.
I think Rudy would get like 80% in Staten Island, though. He'd probably lock down the Italians.
Oh, probably. Yeah, he would get like dictator margins like Staten Island, but like just get killed in the rest of the boroughs.
Andrew Cuomo was still not yet on.
I think Cuomo's going to run. Yeah, I think he's going to run.
Okay, never mind. I found him. He is on there. He's on the publicly expressed interest list, along with Letitia James.
Letitia, are you serious?
Yeah, Letitia James is on the list.
After bungling a Trump trial.
Good luck.
Be running.
Yeah, she's going to basically run on
she indicted
shutting down all the Trump properties.
Yeah. Cuomo versus Giuliani, call it. Who would win that election?
Yeah, I think she would basically run on shutting down every single Trump-owned property in the city of New York. But on crime, she would still be pro-crime.
Yeah. Seahawks, Brendan Nelson for 2. Which former blue wall state is likely to stay red? I still think Wisconsin.
I would say Pennsylvania, probably.
I'm a little bit biased. I think Wisconsin, but we'll see.
he underperformed badly in Wisconsin. I don't know.
Honestly, though, I'm gonna say this. I think Michigan is looking way better for
Michigan's up there
Republicans than
too.
Wisconsin. At least short term, I think Michigan looks better for Republicans than Wisconsin. I think long term, Wisconsin will be better. But it's just Michigan. If it's really the case that Wayne County is going to stay the margin it is, Dems, it's going to be very hard for them to win statewide.
They have to like run it up in Kent, and I just don't think there's enough votes there. So yeah, I think
if they can get a Republican governor,
non-zero chance. If you get a non-Trump Republican, they could potentially flip Kent back, or at least make it closer.
Yeah, but they could kill the rest of the state. That's a problem. Then they could
I
kill
don't
the rest
know
of the
about
state.
that. Do I think Vance would get killed in the rest of the state?
No,
I don't really know.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, you go in these normie-cons. They may do slightly better in, like, Kent County, but they get killed
I'm not
the rest
talking
of the
about normie cons. I think someone like Vance could do as good in the rest of the state and do a little bit better in Kent. We got to remember, he has a favorable approval. Like, dude, he is like
the most well-liked guy.
Is like a dream candidate for people. Like, he's got a favorable approval. He's honestly to the right of Trump on policy, and he's more popular than Trump.
And he's optically really good.
Yeah.
Well,
and he's got the like capacity to win over the Trump voters, especially after 4 years. Just now, everyone loves him in the Trump base. Imagine after 4 years of him being attached
remember when
to Trump.
Everyone said Vance was a bad pick? I remember those days. These people are dumb. Now
we have a clear successor. We wouldn't have had that with Burgum.
We have a clear. Again, I just thought Burgum made sense because I think he added more to the ticket. But at the time, I thought. But
by the way, we may. I think. I'm just realizing this.
What?
So Dan Bishop's still been teasing something about probably a cabinet position. Could he get deputy attorney general?
Yeah, I think so. Or I think if they can't get Gaetz, let's just go with Bishop. That's my take.
Yeah,
but I think he'd be deputy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got screwed over by Robinson.
Well, hold on. By the way, White House counts as filled. Never mind.
By the way, there is a former deputy attorney general I should mention. Actually, quite a few of them.
Who?
But one of them is actually there's a lot of notable ones. I just realized that. Sally Yates served under Obama, Trump. Robert Mueller served for like 4 months under George Bush. Eric Holder.
Oh, I remember that guy.
He served under the end of Bill Clinton's term. And William Barr served for about 1.5 years under George H.W. Bush.
Yeah, then
he came back for Trump, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, William Barr was actually he was deputy attorney general for 1.5 years under the first Bush, then became the official attorney general for 2 years, and then he became Trump's attorney general.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see here. Let's run Caramel for Senate. No, do not run. No, Christina Caramel, stay away. Don't even think about it.
She probably went to primary.
Oh, she would get. Well,
she needs to be like locked up in an insane asylum, along
is just completely.
Along with the Hindu nationalist in the Milwaukee GOP.
You guys remember? Like, I had a whole series on like the Michigan GOP. I remember that. I wanted to die every time I made that video. For those that don't know, I had like I think it was 8 episodes of that. Because every time the Michigan GOP just kept getting worse and worse. Oh, that was beautiful.
Is DePerno the chairman now, or is it someone else?
No, it's former congressman. What's his name?
Why don't they let Mike Rogers take control? Because he did pretty good.
The current chairperson is Pete Hoekstra.
Hoekstra, yeah, that's right.
Evidently the Michigan GOP got its shit together if it voted right of Wisconsin. So.
How the hell did it do that?
Hoekstra, that was the former ambassador to
Milwaukee. But we're not going to go any further than that.
Anyways, enough of that. Let's see here. Now we better get a better chairman now. What? Better chairman? Huh? Rap, you never answered the Giuliani versus Cuomo New York City mayor election. I think Cuomo would win. Just by
Cuomo would absolutely just Cuomo. I'm sorry. I hate to say this. He would completely demolish Giuliani.
Yeah, probably.
Giuliani is probably down to like a single-digit approval rating in New York City. Like I get there might be some nostalgia.
That might be high.
destroyed his reputation with the whole like legal defense because it was just such a joke. He shit himself on camera. He had the hair dye explode on camera. It was like awful, dude.
I feel bad
You
for
know?
him, but yeah, what a sad way for the.
And he's basically going homeless, and he's going to give up his entire property to
Dude, yeah,
like.
they're forcing him to give up his property, all of his like sports card collections. It was insane.
Basically, every single thing he owns, he has to give up every
That's
single thing he owns
ridiculous. That is
to two
absolutely
black women.
ridiculous.
They literally said like his sports card collection.
Yeah,
Like,
sports
that's
card.
Why are they taking those?
We need the money to pay for your legal fees. That's literally what they're saying. I mean, that's just an utter joke.
So everything he owns, plus probably all of his money,
Yeah, everything he owns is gone. It just vanished. It's
and
just
he's
gone.
giving them to what, two black women that were poll workers in Georgia.
Yep. Like, do they
And I
really
don't
need
even
that
know,
money?
like what were their connections to the whole thing?
Anyways.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, never mind.
Anyways. Can't Trump help out Giuliani financially? Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna help him out, then they're just gonna take that money.
I mean, you could pardon him, but
Yeah.
the damage might already be done. So
They're trying to keep taking his money.
I think Orban should give him like should give him like asylum. Like
refugee status.
Hungary should just start giving every like right-wing person refugee status. I mean, he offered Landrew Bake refugee status after that whole thing.
until Hungary basically gets rid of him and probably elects a globalist neoliberal.
Well, I think Hungary's moved like far against that. So
they better have.
Orban might lose the next election. It's looking like he's collapsed. And
we'll see.
They're actually running a conservative opposition party against him, and they look like they might
Oh,
win.
come on.
Yeah, now they're like Poland. They run the fake moderates and they win. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like a globalist conservative.
Or he'll rig it again, like he did last time.
All right, anyways, is Trump going to appoint a Secretary of Education, or does he not need that?
Yeah, because it's the bad guys rigging it. So it's
yeah,
okay
I just realized.
He'll probably have to appoint a Secretary of Education, but it'll probably just be like a placeholder.
Yeah, like if he gets rid of the Department of Education, would he need one though?
No, well, he'll have to have one, but
theoretically, it could just be vacant.
I guess.
Just fire everyone. I mean, you could theoretically do that. I mean, he says he'd get rid of it. So,
I'll check Polymarket, but the Polymarket might actually go down pretty soon.
He puts Patrick Bet David in Department of Education, like the most low IQ podcaster on the planet.
Oh gosh.
Fucking abolishes it.
Chase Oliver for
Let me look at all the secretaries.
Just so people remember, Patrick Bet David has a portrait in his bedroom of himself sitting next to JFK and Lincoln that he made someone draw for him. Okay, that's
who we're dealing with. Yep.
Yeah, that's who Trump should put in education.
Tiffany Justice is still the front runner according to Polymarkets.
For what?
Secretary of Education.
Again, they may just keep it vacant. They may just say screw it.
Is she related to Jim Justice?
Probably not.
Aiden Ross for Department of Education.
No, Aiden Ross should be press secretary.
And then Betsy DeVos is second, and then Ryan Walters.
It better not be DeVos. It better not be.
Dude, DeVos. I said this in the last stream, but I think DeVos may have partially been responsible for the suburban shift to the left.
I actually agree with that.
Oh yeah,
because public schools still have kind of a stranglehold on the suburbs. So
yeah, she went after them and she said some dumb stuff about like the public schools. It's like, you're dumb. Why would he
don't
say
go
that?
after public schools this time, less than the Republicans.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just, you don't have to be like say, oh, we didn't get rid of school choices. Like, no, just make the public schools good, but that doesn't mean get rid of private schools.
I mean, I think the vouchers, that's a very controversial thing.
Yeah.
Basically,
I know that the bosses literally own Michigan Republican politics, because I heard like people are at the convention, everything was like owned by DeVos.
Yeah, they own Michigan GOP.
It's bad, you know.
She might actually be the reason why Grand Rapids moved so much to the left.
We'll see.
Yeah.
K-Cup for 5. The government told me I need to give up my holographic Charizard, a card to pay fees. Heads are gonna roll. That's real.
Also, did you hear they seized the phone of the owner of Polymarket?
Yeah, what the hell? Why are they going after Polymarket now? I thought they were legal.
No, it's a gambling site. It's so funny. The libs are always like, "We're the party of freedom. We stand against the religious right, telling people what to do." And then when gambling's brought up, they just go like full like fucking communist like gamble. I don't know why they hate gambling so much. It's like,
Yeah, in my opinion, like when it comes to gambling, it should just be legal.
it's not even just like, oh, Polymarket showed Trump winning, so they're pissed. No, it's they go after like sports betting too. It's stupid. I don't know why. Like,
yeah, I would say I think
because masculinity or something.
I really think betting should be legal, whether it's sports betting,
it
political
should
betting.
be legal everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't
think
give
it's
a
dumb.
shit.
Yeah, who cares? Like, congratulations, you bet on something, you won $5. Who cares?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have to do it through cryptocurrency either. You should be able to do it with US dollars. Like, who cares? It's legal in all of Europe. Like, I don't see why. That's why all the political gambling sites that use actual money are based in England and places.
Well, they have to.
Because, like, it's so funny because all these countries have so many rules and regulations on, like, elections. Like, they ban opinion polls after a certain date and shit like that. America's supposed to be this free country, yet our elections are too sacred to bet on. Like, come on, shut up.
Who cares? Like,
shit.
if I want to bet $5 that on
it's a free country, okay?
If I want to bet like $1,000 on a 15-way parlay that Trump's gonna win California, I should be allowed to. Who cares?
If I want to bet $10,000 like right-wing Cope on Twitter did, I should be able to.
Yeah, I want a 15-leg parlay. What?
Did you guys see that? Right-wing
This
Cope,
might be breaking news here. Kane County, Washington moved a point to the right.
What?
Kane County, Washington, that's Seattle.
It moved to the right.
It moved 1 point to the right from 2020.
Does that mean every urban core shifted right?
I think Milwaukee County.
No, Milwaukee moved right. It moved. Milwaukee County moved right by 2 points.
I think every urban county shifted right. Yeah, Denver shifted right. Phoenix shifted right. Las Vegas.
Even Atlanta.
Political predictions for 2. We need to get to Pels. I can't read the rest of that, but it's super chat. But yeah, I can't believe that Trump he did a point better in Washington. Or I should say
and that's what the state, and that's what the rest of the state, and that's what the state as a whole basically means stagnant.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think some of the rural like parts of Washington, like Port Angeles, like Clallam County, is no longer a bellwether. That's a Democrat county.
Atlanta shifted right, at least the urban part.
Yeah, the urban part did.
Charlotte.
The inner suburb. Well, the
southern suburb shifted left. Northern one stagnated.
Honestly, that's probably an auto flip in 28.
Oh, it is.
Georgia, I think Democrats will win in Georgia in 2028, but
we'll see.
I think we'll win Arizona, Nevada, and probably Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
maybe New Jersey.
I can't see a single urban area.
I think we might trade Georgia for New Jersey in 2028.
I think
that's a real possibility.
I can't with the fact that Austin shifted right. How?
New Hampshire, I could see, maybe not New Jersey. Unless, Trump ends up being popular.
Guys, how the hell do we do so much better in Austin? Real Texas, what the hell happened here?
I think there was a lot of liberals that moved to Colorado.
Is that actually what happened? And all the Democrats are just leaving Texas?
Did the abortion ban actually help Republicans in the long run?
Told you!
But even then, I think Denver still moved right, so...
Denver did move 5 points to the right.
They probably
oh my gosh.
That's weird to me.
Moved to Denver. Well, or maybe they all moved there, but the Hispanics already there moved right, so they kind of canceled it.
Yeah, Santa Fe, Albuquerque.
And even then, I think Austin still has a large Hispanic population.
Oh yeah.
So while
every single urban county shifted right.
Also, Trump did better with college students, so that probably
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
Indianapolis.
UT Austin is.
He did better in Columbus.
Yeah, because real Texan, you go to school, right, in Austin?
No, Arlington, not Austin. I would no, I would never go to school in Austin. No, that's the last place I'd want to go to. I mean, I did send an application to the University of North Texas, but they never got back.
I got a friend who's going to college in Madison. I feel so bad for him.
Oh,
yeah, Cumberland County, Maine. That's Portland. That shifted right. Yeah, every single urban county shifted right this cycle.
Boston shifted right.
Oh, by a ton. Suffolk County shifted
Bridgeport,
12 points
Connecticut.
right.
Bridgeport,
Houston.
Connecticut. Even New Haven, Connecticut.
Not a single
Oh,
urban county shifted left. That's just crazy. How? How? I mean, was Harris just that shit of a candidate that they can't even do better in urban areas?
Even Jacksonville, where we lost the mayor race in 23. Why was
Jacksonville.
23 just abysmal for us in like every
Yeah, but
special?
I mean, with Jacksonville, I mean, Duval County is basically 99% Jacksonville, and then well, actually more like 95%.
Well,
Like
no.
95%
It's literally
Jacksonville, and
99.
then
There's like one town with like 5,000 people that's not Jacksonville.
well, yeah, there's Baldwin, and then there's like the beach cities that are in Duval, and then that's basically it.
All right, let's see here. Joseph Jindy for 2. Pocahontas called the Doge the Ooge. Oof. Really? She called it Ooge? Really? That's cringe.
I don't know.
The Sandwich Man for 5. Breaking. Gaetz resigns 2 days before the House Ethics Committee releases a highly damaging report on outlining the investigation. Well, apparently the investigation's thrown out, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm looking everywhere. There's not a single urban county that's shifted right. Birmingham, Montgomery, Jackson, Huntsville. There's nothing. Nashville.
Asheville might have moved left.
Asheville. Oh, it did. Damn it. Yep, it
That's
did.
probably because of the hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's outside of that doesn't count.
But
Asheville's
Asheville's not a
I
big.
mean, let's just say that they literally admitted that they like turned away from Trump.
Easy. We can't conspiracy.
They literally admitted that.
They don't.
Dude.
It doesn't matter. You can't say that. I know what you're talking about, though.
Well, okay, fine. This is what I'll say.
No, stop. Just stop.
The way they put it, hey, I'm
just
don't
stop.
worry, I'm not going to.
Luke, just stop. Please.
Downtown Asheville was easier to fix by their logic.
All right.
Okay, that's what I'll say.
Okay, that's probably better.
Yeah, DB
That's
for 2.
what they claim.
Did San Francisco and LA shift right? LA, Trump got 32% in. How the hell?
LA shifted right, but we're not going to know the final results for another week.
San Francisco, Trump got 15%. Yeah.
Dude, Trump overperformed Brian Dahl.
I love it.
Who was the governor nominee in 22.
Salt Lake City might have moved left. I don't know.
We don't know yet. It's like teetering.
I'm still kind of sad about Garcia.
Dustin Carter for 2. Don't underestimate the North Carolina or North Atlanta burbs and Fulton swing right. Well, that might be the fan saves us on the line. The northern burbs shifted right and Fulton shifted right. So, we'll see. Maybe Trump is holding the line there. And maybe it's just a Trump thing. We'll see. We'll see.
I think the wild counties are definitely just Trump.
Yeah, I don't believe they're shifting that Democrat. Maybe it's Ozaki. But
especially
Ozaki
given
shift
that
right?
yeah. Barely. No, it shifted left, but it was the smallest swing was actually in Waukesha. I actually looked at the town level. It was all Brookfield. That was the whole reason the county shifted left.
That explains it.
Like, the city of Waukesha moved right from 2020.
Yeah, that's a fluke. I mean, it's the city of Waukesha shifted right.
And the town of Elm Grove narrowly flipped to Harris. So Harris won a municipality. It was a Dan Kelly municipality. So there was a Dan Kelly to Kamala Harris town in Waukesha.
What?
Yes. But Waukesha City voted for Janet and voted for Trump. So there was a Janet to Trump town, but there was also a Dan Kelly to Harris town.
In Waukesha.
Dan Kelly to Harris voters exist.
What the hell?
That's what I'm telling you. It's a fluke in Waukesha. It's a fluke.
All right, JD Vance put out a tweet. Sure, let me read it.
All right, hold on. K-Cup for 5. Rap and Luke, want a funny scene? Be the one conservative in a Discord server with your fellow alumni from UW Stout who are old liberal on November 5th. Yeah. That'd be amazing. What?
All right, from JD Vance. The main issue with Matt Gaetz is that he used his office to prosecute his political opponents and authorized federal agents to harass parents who were peacefully protesting at school board meetings. Oh, wait, that's actually Merrick Garland, the current Attorney General.
Cringe.
I always forgot about Merrick Garland.
Well, he's so shitty. No one likes him.
Oh, apparently we're getting another Orange County dump in a few minutes.
Oh,
Michelle Steele cooked.
I think she's done. Oh, by the way, guys, you see how Alan Lichtman, he came back?
No, he said that it was racism. No, he said the Keys don't like like measure racism and misogyny, and that's the reason why
No,
Trump
he said
lost.
something different today. He changed the story now.
What is it?
Oh, now what?
He said, and this is a quote from him, he blamed Elon Musk and X for disinformation.
Dude, you're still wrong. You should have been able to tell that. Like
He said because of disinformation, they screwed the keys up. Because if the electorate knew the truth, they would vote for Harris.
What a dumbass.
That's what Lee said.
well, then your model's BS then, because if misinformation can like destroy your model, then like your model's shit. So he's just admitting that his model can easily be like corrupted.
Worthless, yeah.
So I don't know why he thinks that's a win.
But not only that, but like, do people forget that when it comes to Lichtman keys, his keys were right in 2024 if you applied them properly.
Yeah, exactly.
So this guy's a hack. But it's unbelievable. And even then, he can't use the popular vote excuse. He can't use either excuse now. He's done. Now, some people are going to fall for it, but I don't see how anyone really takes him seriously now.
Yeah, because if Harris won the popular vote, he'd just be saying, it's for the popular vote.
But Trump won both.
Yeah, so.
Which, by the way, Democrats are now coping that, oh, Trump's could be below 50. It's like, shut up.
He's going to barely get below 50.
He may not. We don't know yet, but it looks like it.
The Economist did a favorability poll. Trump was tied at 49%.
Yeah.
That is unheard of. That is the best I think he's ever polled. Was 49%.
Well, no, I think early 2017. Yeah, that honeymoon period.
I don't think he was above 50.
No,
he was never
I
that.
remember there's some approval polls had him above 50. So, for a little.
Hey guys, I have good news for you guys.
What?
Rufus tweets out that Gaetz is not getting confirmed. Period.
Well, we can now confirm that Matt Gaetz will be the next Attorney General.
Has Red Line said anything about this?
He's gonna do recess appointments, so he's not even gonna need to be
So he's
confirmed.
just gonna recess appointments and call it a day. Even then, it's
he's gonna for the controversial people do that. He'll still do appointments for like some of the like Rubio.
Rubio's a no-brainer. He's got that. Fetterman already said yes. It's over.
Maybe even the Fox and Friends host. Like, what the fuck is that about?
That one's a bit tricky because there's some idiots saying, "Oh no, he doesn't have the experience needed." It's like, just shut up.
I just think that's fucking hilarious that he picked like a Fox host.
But I look forward to the guy. I think he's actually a good pick.
Oh no, I don't think he's bad. I just think it's kind of funny.
I know it's funny. It's like we were expecting some like big name. It's like, who the hell is Pete Hegseth?
Dude.
Like, I was
surprised
when that happened. Like, who the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. We're watching Lichtman go through the 5 stages of grief live. Oh, listen, that on election night I watched his stream. Like, I went back and watched it. That might be the funniest thing I ever watched.
No, dude, I've watched some like coverage of it. It was so funny. He was like, his son was like, I think Harris lost, and he was like, I do too, and you could hear the pain in his voice.
Yeah, you
and then
could
he
tell.
went to bed. And then he went to bed. He said, I gotta go to bed. And he was like, I don't gotta wake up early at all tomorrow. Or something like that.
The moment that, which by the way, you could go back, the moment that he knew he lost was when the Pennsylvania flipped. That's when he knew it was over. But yeah, like, on election night, I forgot to ask everyone, when did everyone think Trump won on election night? Like, not officially, but when did you think that he's got this?
You guys remember this because I came on the stream, because I went on like an hour walk, which... Looking back, I think that's probably the reason we won. It was just good luck because I decided to consciously take an hour break.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, you were like, Trump just won North Carolina on decision desk and he's about to win Georgia. And I was like, okay, yeah, Trump's got. And then I remember checking Polymarket and Trump was up to like 85 cents. And I was like, oh, damn.
So, yeah, real Texan, when was the moment that you realized he won? Someone asked in the chat.
Probably Texas. Probably when Texas was like. Well,
you had also mentioned they called Texas at poll closing, and I was like, okay. Yeah.
I think the moment was when Loudoun County came in. They showed a 9-point shift. They're like, okay, that should be the most pro-Harris part of the country. And they're shifting right. Yeah, it's over. I think, Loudoun, I think when Virginia started coming in and we realized, oh, wait, Christian Hines was right. That's when I knew it was over.
That was so funny though. After the election, there were like these serious analysts who were like, how the hell did this random account with an anime Austro-Hungarian profile picture predict Virginia better than all these
Because
models
he
and
just used
analysts.
a spreadsheet. He just had common sense. He used a
hilarious.
spreadsheet. That's all he did. Also, when Allegheny came in, yeah, when Allegheny was only Harris plus 40 with the mail-in votes, I knew that. Okay, we're looking
Yeah,
good.
meanwhile, it was like Fetterman got like 80% in that.
Yeah,
so
it was plus 40. It was plus 80, I think.
yeah.
That's what I knew. Okay.
So I just saw this from Ed Wokeness on Twitter. Apparently, the new Snow White actress for Disney tweeted out
we
that
got to talk about this. I forgot to mention this.
What?
Yeah, she basically wished harm on Trump voters, Trump supporters, and Trump himself.
I thought they canceled that movie because
No,
like
so
no
they
one can-
reshot the shit out of it. They reshot it like 13 times, and basically what happened, they threw him like a room basically, so she can't say anything dumb. Well, she still has access to like Instagram or whatever, and she said some dumb stuff because she was saying some really bad stuff about like white people and stuff.
I
Yeah,
love how
remember
I love how their cast. I love how their
Disney
cast
fired
member
Genie
is so
Colon.
unhinged that they have to like hide, like they have to lock her in a room.
Yeah, that's basically
like
what the PR team did. They locked her in a room, but now
so
she's
that
on
people would
Instagram.
watch.
Yeah, real
So
text. I
people
can't
would
show them
watch the
stream.
shitty remake
Well, it's be garbage.
because they can't fucking produce anything original anymore, so they just have to bring back old nostalgia
Yeah,
and like destroy the shit out of the originals by fucking them over.
Well, I think Disney is planning on basically doing live action remakes of every single one of their old movies.
Why? No one
Dude,
wants to see that
even
crap.
fucking Moana from like less than 10 years ago.
They're making live action now.
Yeah, because don't they want like Dwayne Johnson to be in it? Like,
Yeah, they want
it's
Dwayne
like
the Rock.
even 10 years old. Like,
They'll make live action Frozen before the further
Oh
fourth film comes out.
gosh. What's
oh
next?
god, no. That would
Live
be
action
awful.
Toy Story?
Well, I don't know if they're doing Pixar remakes.
No, they wouldn't do it to Pixar. They can't touch Pixar.
I guess.
Like, 'cause
but you know, it's just like that's Disney now. Like what the hell?
Toy Story though would be crazy, dude.
Hold on.
What?
Did
We got breaking news?
No, I think we got the dump for CD45.
And
I can't tell the difference between this one and the last one.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Someone summarized it. A terrible update for CA45 Republican Michelle Steele from the LA County portion, but the bright side for hers is it was only 150 votes, trimming 56 votes from her lead, which is down to 2,216 and 0.76%.
That's down the wire. She's done. I think she's done.
So it's based or it comes down to orange now, and
she does good in orange. We'll see.
She's gotta win a couple batches out of orange. She's got to.
Also, did you see that? Did you see McCormick won some of the provisionals?
Yeah,
in,
Northampton. Casey's going 80% of those votes. No, McCormick won them. That race is done.
Dude, Schumer gave McCormick an office. No, but Mark Elias, dude. Mark Elias is suing McCormick.
I know he's a prick. Mark Elias
the
is a scammer.
The thing with Orange County, though, is that I don't know where the votes are coming from, but Orange County, especially Garden Grove.
Hold on. My California expert said Michelle Steele's done.
All right, well, I'm not going to call it yet, but Garden Grove, extremely large Vietnamese population. If that's where the remaining votes are coming from...
What the hell happened here? What?
If the remaining votes are coming from Vietnamese-heavy areas like Garden Grove, Steele was done.
Well, we don't know. Like, this is California. They have no clue what the hell they're doing. But yeah, it looks like Steele's done.
That's my honest reaction to Steele being done.
Man, this sucks.
I can't really call it yet, but
yeah, we can't call it yet. But
dude, it's gonna be 222 again.
No,
it's not.
It'd be 221 at least, I think.
Hold on.
No, it's gonna be if Duarte wins, it'll be 222.
Okay, decision. Okay, hold on. So right now, Decision Desk has it at 219. We won Alaska. That's 220 right there. No, it'll be 221. If Steele loses.
Unless something crazy happens in Maine, you never know with ranked.
We gotta see.
It's so close in Maine, anything could happen.
Okay. Here we go. New York Times has Steele's lead at 0.12%.
Decision Desk has it at 1.5.
How much of the vote is on Decision Desk?
93.
AP says 93.
What the
She's
hell?
up by basically 350 some votes.
Hold up, let me pull this up on New York Times. You said?
Yeah.
Who's more? I don't know who's more
I
up to
will
date.
say though, Mike Johnson said that Republicans owe their small majority to Trump, and that we should be.
So they're gonna be on. They better, they better do whatever Trump says to do, because he's the reason they got a majority right now. The fact is, we should be 230, but
that's if they try to impeach, if Democrats get a bare majority for okay, man, that's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, they got a plan. They got Gaetz resigning, and they got.
And there's no. Yeah, I was trying to think, but yeah, there's no chance of like any impeachments.
How the hell? I still can't with the fact that Mike Garcia and Michelle Steele lost, but someone John Duarte's looks like he's gonna hold on. How? It's still close, but I think Duarte's got it. But
because yo voy a votar por Donald Trump.
Yeah, they vote for Trump. But when they voted for Adam Gray.
Like I said, dude, a lot of these people just especially the Hispanics who kind of came out to vote for Trump, they literally just showed up and voted Trump and then left. That's what they did.
But there probably some who voted for Duarte as well. So
yeah, a lot of them probably voted for Duarte because they thought he was Hispanic. Even though
I think a lot of that might just be
the last name.
The trends in the Central Valley.
Oh, the Central Valley trends are just crazy. I mean, Trump won Fresno. He's still up in Fresno. Yeah, up by 8 now. It didn't move.
He's still up in San Bernardino by 5.
I mean, I think he's probably still going to lose Orange. But
look at Riverside.
He's going to win San Bernardino and Riverside. Yeah.
So he wins San Bernardino, Riverside, but still loses Orange.
What the hell?
He almost won Orange.
This election makes no sense. This makes no sense.
Twice the amount of counties in California they did last time, or something like that.
Yeah. Let's see here. Duarte lived, bitch. Yeah, that's that meme. He lived.
Harris is she's up by almost 21, but not quite 21.
How many House seats did Trump?
Biden won by 30. Biden won by 30.
Chat, do we know how many House seats Trump won?
No, I don't know yet.
I'm gonna map that out.
I think it's 230. I think 230, 235.
So Harris is up in Orange County by 3. That's probably gonna hold. So
yeah, so I think Trump.
I think he probably won one of the New Hampshire ones, or probably got close.
I think 230. That's with bullshit redistricting in the South. He probably got 230. Without it, probably 240. So I mean, if Republicans play this smart, they have a chance at 26. They just gotta play it smart.
My God!
I mean, he probably won that one seat in Miami because DeSantis won that.
100% won that.
He did better than DeSantis in Miami, so.
I think he won Moskowitz's seat.
Yeah, he would have. Because DeSantis won that seat and he did better than DeSantis in Miami, so.
Okay, I need to look at something. Imperial County is only Harris plus 7.
What?
Didn't Biden get 6 over 60 there?
I think so. I need to verify it. See, I think it may have voted to the left of San Diego in 2020. I need to verify that real quick.
No, I thought it did too.
I know. Here you go. I pull up a county map.
No, Clinton got over 70. Biden got 60 though.
But still,
it moved quite a bit right in.
Yes. Imperial voted left of San Diego in 2020. It voted left of San Diego,
and that county is virtually 100% Hispanic. So.
Yeah, and it's probably going to flip to. I think Vance wins it in 2028.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's see here. How did Iowa shift 5 points right, but we almost lost a district there because Miller Meek sucks.
Oh yeah,
what is she getting? House conference chair or something?
Yeah, she's getting rewarded. It sounds like for being.
To be sure, it seems like Iowa. She does better in midterms, so she'll probably get by easily in 26.
I don't know honestly, because I mean,
Dems just don't turn out in midterms in Iowa. That's just a fact. Dems just don't turn out in midterms.
Well, and the thing with this, Miller Meeks, she was given the position to the swing state Republican or some BS like that because she's proven to be a winner.
She won by 7 in 22, and then she won by 0.
Every time it's a part of Iowa shifted the most Republican of any part, and she almost lost. Oh my gosh! Yeah, primary Miller Meeks. Get her. What's she useful for?
She's currently winning by 800 votes.
That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. She should have won.
Now she has a bigger lead than Steele. Because Steele's only up by 350.
Yeah, I think Steele's cooked. I think Steele right now is cooked. But the fact that we...
I wonder, is Harris winning Steele's district?
He probably is, but not by... Actually...
I don't know.
I mean, let's see. I mean, she's winning the county by 3.
Garcia's district, and he lost.
All right.
I think they stopped counting in Ohio's 9th, but AP hasn't called it yet, which I'm guessing means they're probably just a recount.
All right.
And that's taking...
Yeah, Majewski's probably going... Or not Majewski, the guy who replaced Majewski is probably going down.
Marin.
Yeah, Marin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's going down by...
We need to lock Majewski up so he doesn't run for it in 20.
Captor right now only won by 1,200 votes.
How the hell did she almost lose?
To be fair, though, it sounds like they'll be redistricting Ohio because of that.
Yeah, so she might be going down unless the court...
She may just retire. She would say, screw it. Hold on, how much did... Oh, by the way, Frisk lost by 5, by the way. Yeah, that was definitely a Bobert thing.
Yeah, and Bober, he would have won against Bober this time around.
Business Chud for 2. I live in Orange.
You see how bad Bober did in that district she won? It was awful.
Yeah, she only won by 12. What the hell? All right, Business Chud for 2. I live in Orange.
Business Chud? What are these names, dude? Business Chud.
Know. I live in Orange County. Republicans are moving out. Yeah, that's a problem. They're moving out California. But even that shifted right. So
are there a lot of business chuds? Is that the reason it shifted right? Was because of business chuds, like chuds in business?
Trump probably would. I think Trump probably would have won Orange had the Republicans stayed.
No, if Republicans stayed, how close would California have been?
Probably would have been like New York margins.
How close would New York have been if the Republicans?
Oh gosh, that's probably within a
oh yeah, that would have been within 10. And Illinois.
Hold up.
Transplants in there too. I mean,
Magic Show for 3.5. Trump won New Jersey 9th. Also, McLean won conference chair. He won New Jersey 9th? What?
Is that Andy Kim's seat?
No, it's not. Oh yeah, McLean also won conference chair. I'm iffy on that one.
Yeah, I'm sure. She'll be fine. New Jersey's 9th was Bill Pascrell's seat. And he died in office.
Yeah, and Democrats only won by 5 here.
He was also the mayor of Patterson.
He won New Jersey 9th. Trump did.
New Jersey 9th. That's an urban district.
Yeah, it is. It's in New York City. Or Newark, I should say.
I think that's where Patterson is.
Okay, can someone look up how much voted for Trump by in 2020?
Pascrell, the 9th?
Yeah.
That did not vote for Trump in 2020.
People are saying it did.
Pascrell actually only won by 12 in 2022. Let me verify the 9th in 2020 in the current boundaries at least. Because I highly doubt Trump won it in 2020, but
yeah, go on Dave's district.
2020. Biden won New Jersey's 9th by 19.
What? Seriously? By 19?
Yeah.
And
yeah, basically the main cities here are basically Patterson, Passaic, Garfield, Clifton.
Oh, by the way, Trump got 7% in DC.
What percent did he get last time?
4, I think.
That's an improvement.
He doubled his DC percent.
Well, I can't remember for sure.
Yeah, let me go look at the voting habits.
DC. We're talking about DC for once. What was it?
God damn it! Where's the fucking?
How the hell did Trump get? Like, I'm curious. Like, I forgot. Wrap up trying to inform me what Trump got 7%. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He gets 7%.
Trump got 5% in 2020. He actually moved DC to the right. Or actually, he got more than Clinton did. Trump got No, Trump got more of a percentage than he got in 2016. 2016 he got 4%. 2020 he got 5%.
He's going up.
If he's getting 7%, that's the best since Mitt Romney.
He's going up.
Okay, if we continue this trend, it's going to move 4 points right the next cycle, so it's going to go to 11%. After that, it's going to go 8% to 19.
That's real.
After that, it's going to go 16%.
Well, actually, I'm curious,
then,
like
in a couple cycles, we'll be winning DC. Trust the plan.
Well, no,
We're gonna.
Here's something crazy though. If Elon Musk is successful and fires all the government employees, could we actually see a big rightward shift in Nova and like DC?
Well, no. Here's the thing. Most of DC isn't government employees. Most of them live in the outer part of the city, and it's like.
Well, I said Nova.
Mainly black people.
I said
most
Nova.
of DC's votes are like in inner city.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying like.
It's black people. That's the famous.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying like Nova. I meant.
Okay.
Can we see a big
say that it's African American. Don't say that. That's racist. Real Texas.
Okay. If Vance gets double digits in DC,
actually, it's people of color. Excuse me, African American.
Excuse me, I'm
people
speaking.
POC.
Excuse me, I'm speaking. Anyways, if Vance in 2028 cracks double digits in DC, that's the first time since 1988.
Please happen. Vance, please do it.
1988, George Bush got 14%.
Yeah,
and then President GOP Josh will flip it finally in 2048.
Now, the best Republican performance in DC overall was Richard Nixon. It was Richard Nixon, 1972. He got 21.5%.
That's the best. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
That's the best.
All right, everyone.
I got a question. Will Jared Golden still be able to hold his GOP Josh plus 50 seat in 2048?
Probably so.
Probably. All right, if anyone got more super chats and more questions, concerns, comments, or anything like that, we can send them now. Last call for super chats, folks.
The worst Democrat performance, it was actually not McGovern. It was Jimmy Carter in 1980.
That's misleading because of Anderson.
Yeah, because John Anderson got 9%.
Yeah,
best third-party performance out of anybody.
Yes, that doesn't really count.
Did John Anderson get more? Wait, did Anderson get more votes than Reagan in DC?
No, Reagan got 13 in 1980. Anderson got 9.
Whoa. Damn. Reagan was a beast in DC. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I love how DC is the one place on Earth you can be called the beast if you get 13% of the vote.
You know what's also funny? Barry Goldwater got 14% of the votes.
What? Wait, what?
Barry Goldwater got 14.5% of the vote in 1964 in DC. So yeah, Donald Trump at his best performance in DC gets only half the percentage Barry Goldwater got. Which means there's probably some really old people in DC that voted Goldwater Harris.
Like I said, there were Goldwater was like Harris voters in Wisconsin, so we know that.
How about Wallace voters? Wallace Harris voters.
Wallace was not on the ballot in DC.
Damn it! That would have been funny. He got like 10% or something.
Yeah. 1968. It was only Humphrey Nixon on the ballot. Nobody else.
Damn. All right, everyone. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Hit that little bell. Follow the social media accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel today. I think that's everything. Yeah, proud Goldwater Harris voter from DC. How would you describe that?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. That's true. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. See, some guys asking how can Republicans improve in Rock, La Crosse, Iowa, and Greene counties, Wisconsin. Tennessee, Tri-City counties, Michigan, Lackawanna, Lehigh, Northampton,
Run candidates that appeal to Trump voters. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's basically, that's it.
But all right, everyone, we'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see me at. Godspeed.